You tell me to settle down. You're the one that's got me all like, oh, because you were late. Only because, oh, I can't steam right.
Right. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen.
My God.
Welcome to the 23rd installment of Bullsitting on TSWS Gaming. This week we have Death Stranding on Xbox.
No, stop lying.
All right, fine. We've got Death Stranding on PC Game Pass, which is owned by Xbox, which is owned by Microsoft, etc., etc. This week we have K Mega as our special guest, Ham Solo as usual. Yeah, that boo is because K Mega was one of the few guests that has actually beat Ham Solo and Cozy Beluga at quiz time.
Beating me isn't hard.
We shall see if he can do it again today. We'll see if it was just luck. And we have Cozy Beluga. What do you have to taste today? What weird food do you have to present?
I have mystery chips. They are what they are is written in not English, so I don't know what they are.
But you're going to consume them.
Yeah.
During the show.
Yeah, they can't be that bad.
What could possibly go wrong? Before we start, usually we ask our guests to present themselves and tell us a bit about them, but everybody knows who K Mega is.
We don't care. We don't need to know
the disrespect is very, very real. just worry about your L. Not only on this show, but on the other show later on.
Oh, damn.
Oh, is Lo coming to that one too?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be there. Because, I mean, that's an L in my eyes already. I mean,
you're going to get it.
An L for you. An L for you, Ham.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So before we start, Cozy, what have you been playing throughout the week?
Okay, so I've been playing that game, Procession to Calvary? Something. I've been playing that. To Calvary. I think it's called.
Is it Calvary or Cavalry?
Calvary. I think it's Cal. Now you made me debate up there. Now you made me second guess everything, but I think it's Calvary. Because it's like a Middle Ages game, and it's sort of because someone was like, "Oh, you should try this game if you if you're interested in Pentiment," and so then I was like,
"Oh, so it's like Pentiment."
I don't know if it's like Pentiment because Pentiment isn't in my hands yet.
I mean, aesthetically.
Kind of, yeah. It's like art, if that's what you mean. It's like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And you're having a good time with that?
Yeah. Same way I'm having a good time with your mom.
Oh.
In the cemetery. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You guys knock yourselves out. Ham, what have you been playing this past week?
As of this past week, I mean, I haven't been playing too much this week, actually. I played some Sega. Played a Ren and Stimpy game on there with my daughter. That was interesting. Powdered Toast Man saves the day. Let's see. On my PS5, I started playing Returnal with Matt Likes Games. That game is pretty fun when you got two people running around. Doesn't feel as silly dying.
Is it as hard if you play alone?
Oh, it's still hard. It's still hard, no doubt. But it's a lot more fun, especially when you die. It doesn't feel like such a terrible thing. It's still annoying, but it's still.
You're dying because you suck.
So bad. I mean, you're gonna die a lot in that game. You die a lot.
Well, we've been playing Elden Ring, so that's part of the course. K Mega, what have you been playing this past week?
He's been playing with pasta.
I'm a noodle, yeah. Anyway, no, I do like the K pasta. That is awesome.
For real, dog?
Yeah.
You're actually going with the pasta for the show, for real?
Well, I mean, just temporarily, I'll probably change it to something else. But
now I want you to cook this, dude.
Are you done cooking Simulator?
Go ahead. Go
It's
ahead,
only
K Mega.
a-
What you been playing
Oh
this
my
past week?
gosh. No, I've been playing Spider-Man on the PC. And also I beat Plague's Tale. Well, that was a couple of weeks ago, but also last week beat Watch Dogs 2. Really enjoyed that game. A lot more than I thought. But yeah, that, and I'm playing Spider-Man, and I'm also playing Strangers of Paradise, that the Final Fantasy game, that Final Fantasy Origin. Really cool. It's got a kind of a Neo type of vibe to it. You know, maybe it doesn't have any weapons or anything, but I mean, it's more of a brawler, but it's, you know, with Final Fantasy lore. It's really cool. Graphically, it's not the best looking Final Fantasy game, but it's really fun to play. Yeah, those are the games I've been playing.
Cool.
You see K Mega's in our or 69 Mega is in our chat right now, going all sorts of nasty. I gotta delete this stuff.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
No,
That's crazy.
read it out, man. Come on, read it out.
It's just a bunch of emojis.
All right. Well, my YouTube for some reason is not opening, so please help me out with the chat, Ham, today.
If you need moderators, if you want to make me I was gonna say, if you wanted to make me a moderator or whatever, I could help.
No, Ham's the lieutenant. Ham's the lieutenant on this one.
Yeah,
all right.
I added you as a moderator.
All right. Let's kick it off. Let's not bury the lead. PlayStation exclusive on Game Pass PC. This one's from Game Rant as usual.
Don't forget to hit that fucking like button.
Like, subscribe, share, shitpost, everything. From Game Rant, after days of not so cryptic teasers, the developer and publisher of a PlayStation console exclusive confirmed it is coming to PC Game Pass. On August 23rd, 505 Games and Kojima Productions will be bringing Death Stranding to PC Game Pass. Console-wise, the game is still only available on PS4 and PS5, but the PC version will then be accessible on PC Game Pass. While there's still some questions to be answered, 505 Games and Kojima Productions will answer them soon. The companies are going to create a community Q&A guide in the coming days and encourage fans to keep an eye on social media for this information. K Mega.
Yes.
Especially considering what we talked about on GRG last week. Is it a big deal that Death Stranding is now on PC Game Pass?
Yes, it is. I know that some people were trying to downplay it.
Oh, they damage controlling.
Yeah, well, and then also people like my boy Kev, Glorious Kev, he's like, the game's been out for 3 years. The game is, you know,
it's rotten.
Buy it on Steam. It is whatever. But it's like, it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm like, no, it is a big deal because of two factors. One is that a lot of Xbox gamers out there that does have PCs, or just PC gamers out there from the West, got upset with Kojima's comments, even me included, over the fact that the game wasn't really selling that well. And so he wanted to blame it on the West about everybody likes guns and things like that. And so that even just kind of put more of a black eye on the game. And then he made this big update. And I think, I forgot what the new little thing that he had, the new DLC stuff that he added to it, but he added guns to it. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? So you had to go ahead and kind of eat crow and understand that, you know, everybody likes guns. It's not just about just the West, but it's just like everybody likes, you know, especially the way that this game is portrayed with these creatures and things like that. So, or the Stranding, I think it's called. But regardless of that, like that's the first factor. And so then him doing the DLC, that changes over to the second factor, where now he wants to try to get the Western audience to jump onto this game, and the best way to do it is going through Game Pass. Now,
goddamn
of
right.
course, it's not on Xbox, but it's on. But
Settle
it's
down,
but
man.
But
no, I ain't gonna settle down. Okay, Megan, let you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. No, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
shut Loke's ass up, man. Tell him to go kick rocks.
No, interrupting him.
Put him in his place. Remind him.
Who's busy cutting in on K Mega. Let him say his pieces. See,
Loke, you're just mad, man. Because
when you interrupt, it's fine. When I interrupt, it's a problem.
Game Pass are coming to flex, and you're getting nervous.
K Mega.
You're getting mad because Xbox shaking them ropes up like Ultimate Warrior style right now. He is, they're changing the game right now.
And they are.
And look over there. Look, I mean, look at the corner of his room. It says it all. It says it all.
Oh my God! Oh yeah. I see the place. Oh man!
He had to look
back. Oh damn! He's right there. Good.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just let K Mega finish, and then you can say whatever you want. K Mega, go ahead, man.
Yeah,
don't let Ham.
But Ham right though. Like, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, I think it's okay for the Xbox gamers to, like I said, I'll allow it. Like, even though, a lot of people talked about the game, said it was trash, said it was this and that. I've never been one of those type of people to talk about games that I don't like. I just don't talk about them. I'll just say they're not for me and just keep it moving. But it is a win for Game Pass because of the fact that people PC can play this game. Doesn't matter how long it's been out, they can still play this game without paying anything extra. Give it a try, see what it is, because it's a beautiful game. Like, if there's anything you can say about Kojima's games, his games are top notch visually. So this game is one of the best games I've ever seen. Like, it is gorgeous. But the thing to me is overall is that let them have their fun because of the fact that there was so many PlayStation gamers that was throwing because of the game of the year aspect and all this other stuff, just kind of throwing that in those Xbox gamers' face and let the Xbox gamers throw it back in their face. Like, look, this is because reading the comments is just absolutely insane because why would PlayStation gamers be upset for people having the opportunity to play this game that doesn't have a PlayStation or just only have a PC? I think it's just ridiculous, but that's my thought.
Right, Cozy,
what about me?
You go next. Is it a big deal that Death Stranding is now on
I guess
PC
for
gaming?
console warriors and for people that care about it.
So it's not a big deal in the gaming industry or community that Death Stranding is on PC.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I don't care. I mean, I'm not gonna play it. I thought it was boring before. It's still boring.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
All right. Straight to the point.
That was lackluster.
I can't think of a single.
Honest.
You would never. You'd have to pay me to play a single Kojima game. You'd have to pay me to play a single Kojima game. I'm sorry.
Wait, Ham.
There is
Settle
wind
down.
blowing
Cozy.
out of her ears right now.
Cozy, I want you to say that again.
You'd have to
Cozy,
pay me
I
to play a
want you to say
Kojima
that.
game.
Any of them.
Any of them.
All right. Ham, go next.
I'm not a big fan of this game. I'm going ahead and throw that out there right now. But just to see some of the backpedal by the fans makes it worth it. It's just so funny to me because people always have this idea that when PlayStation puts out a game that no other console in the world could run it. No other console or I mean, shit. When the PS5 was first coming out, people were talking about, man, PS5 better than the PC. Look at the SSD.
Oh, Christ.
The power of the SSD is the only thing that can run.
No one actually meant that, right? No one meant
you
that.
got to be kidding! That came straight from their heart.
Yep, that did.
They believed every word that they were saying. So I think it is funny as hell because this game, it is beautiful. And I've told you, Loke, I've told you in our earlier shows on this podcast that, hey, man, walking sim, I'm not that big into it. I'll give it a try. I even bought the game for my PS5, tried it, still wasn't a smash hit for me just because, I don't really
Actually,
understand
you bought it because I kept pushing you to get it. Remember?
Right. You did.
So you're to blame for him being out of extra money for a boring game.
Wow.
No,
Yes.
no. Death Stranding is a fantastic piece of media. Okay,
Yeah,
it is
it looks like
beyond.
You didn't use the word
look at
game.
the
though.
Wait,
You noticed it was lacking the word game.
Exactly.
No,
he
listen,
said media.
listen. Death Stranding.
He said
Death
media.
Stranding, guys. Video games. There's levels to this. Okay.
Oh,
Death Stranding
Oh,
has stepped out of that little box that you guys call video game. It is more than just
you
a video
are
game.
a Mark
The
Cerny
same way.
intern.
The
We
same.
get it now.
Listen, guys. The same way Star Wars is more than just a movie. The same way
It's a bunch of
Halo.
movies and a TV show.
No, the same way Halo is more than just a video game.
It's a video game and a
Death
TV show.
I'm gonna have to
Stranding-
stop
Death
you
Stranding
right there,
is
Logan.
mo-
I'm
Yes,
gonna stop you right
yes.
there. Death Stranding and Halo is not in the same
Yes.
fucking category.
Oh,
Yes,
man,
they
where's
are.
the...
Yes, they are.
You're
You're
out of
getting
your
approval
fucking
ratings.
mind.
Yes,
Out of
they
your
are.
fucking mind.
No.
Yes,
Hold on,
I'm
wait a minute.
all the way in, bro.
No.
I'm all the way in.
Oh, okay, so okay.
Does Death Stranding have
no,
fishing?
No. Dude, get the fuck
No,
out of here
'cause
with
there's
this
no
fishing
fishing.
shit. Don't nobody want to fish in the goddamn game.
What game has she been playing where there's some fishing in it? Because that must be the
Death
new
Stranding
fi-
would be 100% improved with fishing.
Wow.
My
She says that
God.
about every game. I mean,
Oh.
It's
Would
true,
you
though.
play? Okay,
It's
Cozy,
true.
would you play Tennis All Stars
If it had fishing?
if there was fishing?
Yes! I'd be like, I don't know why they put it in
She's
this
a
game,
fishing
but
sim.
yes.
This is ridiculous. Do you even play like the best games?
That's
or
different.
you-
The objective of the
it
game,
isn't
it
different.
can't be
That's
fishing.
fishing. That's literally
No,
fishing.
the objective of the game can't be
you, Em.
fishing. It just has to have fishing in it. Like I'm not gonna
Okay.
put. It's like different. If
She
it's
wants
like
games. I mean, we're getting so off topic because she wants to have many games of fishing
Fishing.
in games. You know
Oh
what?
my
Go
goodness.
play Fable.
Nier had it too, and it was definitely improved the game.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This is nothing. It's nothing, Bird.
Okay. Let us move on. I've already triggered Ham and.
Oh yeah, you don't even want to get
K-Mega
my.
by
You see
saying
how he
Death
does that?
Stranding
Look?
and
You see how
Halo
he
as
does
the
that,
same
K-Mega?
group.
You see what he's doing?
That's disrespectful. You're a member of this podcast, and that man just skipped over you as though you were non-existent.
Exactly.
Wow. Man. Oh, man.
Exactly.
All right, man. All right, go ahead, Ham. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why. I'm
Oh
wrong.
man, you already know you're wrong. I don't really have a whole lot to say other than, I mean, just look at yourself.
See, that's why I skipped you because you ain't got nothing to say. That's why you ain't got nothing to say. All right, let's move on.
I mean, look. All right, fine. Yeah, go on ahead and move on because it'll make you feel.
All right,
better.
let's move on. Marvel Disney Game Showcase scheduled for September 2022. Disney announces a special Disney and Marvel Game Showcase event that will take place during the big D23 Expo in September. From September 9th through September 11th, Disney will be hosting its big D23 and mostly focusing on Disney movies, but there will be a special gaming showcase during the event where both Disney and Marvel video games will be on display. Previously announced games like Disney Dreamlight Valley and Marvel's Midnight Suns will also be featured at the event, as will Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which launched earlier this year. Besides these projects, those tuning in can also look forward to seeing the new Marvel Ensemble game in development by Skydance New Media. Very little is known about this Marvel game in an official capacity, but we do know that Amy Hennig is working on it. K-Mega, are we getting Disney Marvel fatigue at this point?
No, I don't think so. Because even if there's some people, and I know that I'm talking seriously as me being a hamster, but I love the fact that people were giving me names. The K Pasta was perfect. I don't know what y'all will give this, but you know what I'm saying. But please do in the chat.
Hey,
no,
fucking rat.
yeah, well, that's a cat. That's a cat. That's a cat. But
Carrots don't make that sound.
I know, right? I just, yeah. So
Squeak if you
K-Rats
accidentally get their foot
K-Rats
caught in the
do.
cage.
Camster. A camster. That's a good name.
A
Camster.
Oh my god, oh my goodness. Anyway, so no, I think the fact that people have a hamster. All right, thank you, Fly Giant.
Oh my
but
god.
I think there is so much there's so much variety at Disney now that people can pick and choose what they like. I mean, they may not like some
That
of the
shit looks
shows
so
that's
fucking weird.
What's
sorry.
the problem here? What?
He's got nuts in his mouth, probably.
Okay, all right. So this is what I do. So when it's my turn to talk, I'll just do me, and then when I'm just sitting here listening, I'm just gonna.
You'll do yourself live on camera with
He
everyone
does already
watching?
have nuts in his mouth. Look at those cheeks. You don't get those
Wow.
just by being.
Beluga.
He got a whole sack in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay.
Ah, you need to fix that. All right, there we go. Damn, Cozy, settle down, Cozy.
Bro, Cozy.
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
guest.
I didn't mean to shock you out of
Blind
your.
said he looked like a squirrel
Smuggling.
smuggling.
Just
Oh
kidding, boy.
no.
Okay, anyway, so no, I think it's just because of the variety of what Disney's providing. It's smart because it's kind of like how we are anticipating Game Pass to be kind of like when Game Pass, like what Xbox was doing in 2021, where there was just so much variety. Like people was like, man, God, they need to slow down. That's the same thing that like I think Disney's approach to it is more, and you don't have to like Marvel, but you might love Star Wars, and you might not like everything that they do with Star Wars, but there's something that's going to grab you. Like for instance, there's a lot of people that didn't like the Star Wars, the latest trilogy, the movies, but they love Boba Fett. They love the other show, the Mandalorian.
That was very good.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like the longer that they keep doing it, and this goes also with the Marvel shows. Like I mean, I haven't got a chance to see Miss Marvel the first episode of She-Hulk. I'm hearing mixed things about both, but that's the variety that we're talking about. And as long as they keep doing this, and especially do that with the games as well, it's going to still have an audience, because there are going to be people that will enjoy that. And especially the structure now, the way that they're doing this after the last Falling Order. After the game Fallen Order, and how good and how well received that game was. Excellent game. I think that people are really, really ready to sink their teeth into it. And then, of course, Amy Hennig, she's a legend. I mean, she's the one that kicked off and gave us Uncharted. So, and plenty of other games out there. So I think that, and she, I mean, I know she's been doing small things here and there, but this is another big project for her. So I think she's really going to dive all in and really give us something really stick our teeth into. So no, I think there's with some certain things there's fatigue, but not everything. People will pick and choose this time instead of just diving all into everything Marvel. Or
okay, so a question on top of the question that I sent you, that I just asked you: should these games be multi-platform, or should Disney just partner up with Sony and then use the success of Spider-Man to like create their own Disneyverse or Marvel universe in video games, like what they did with the movies?
Tell him, K-Mega. Tell him to shut up.
Yeah. Shut the hell up. You're not making no sense not playing that. But no, I think with the Marvel, with the Spider-Man situation, we all know it's because of the movie rights that Sony has, and Disney's just playing nice at this point. So they'll give a bone to Sony for certain IP. So let's just say, of course, Wolverine is going to be coming. I know that's to us, the older cats, that's a big property because Wolverine is so popular. But I guarantee you, if it's someone that's on a bigger scale, like let's just say if it's Iron Man, something like that, Disney's going to tell Sony no. You know what I'm saying? You can cameo, but we want this game to stay multi-plat. So that's why Disney is going around and talking with everybody. Remember, Xbox is going to be working with some Disney properties, which we like with Indiana Jones. EA is going to be working with making the Black Panther game. There's some Star Wars properties that's going to be being worked on from Ubisoft. So Disney's going all the way around. They don't have their publishers like they used to, so they're looking for other publishers to do the work for them and make it right. But no, long story short, I just think that it would be ridiculous to have certain IPs. I mean, to have all their IPs just only dedicated to one game. Only certain IPs that make sense to be exclusive. The Wolverine thing, I can see that. But for like Star Wars, stuff like that, it's not exclusive to anything else. So why would it stay exclusive to just one particular platform?
Cozy,
Slap him.
are you feeling Disney Marvel fatigue, Cozy?
I've been a fan of Disney or Marvel, or I can count on one hand the movies I liked. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Disney, Marvel, or Star Wars, so it's
You don't
like a
nothing
lot
unless
of.
there's fishing in it.
No, it's like I just didn't like there are a handful of the movies that I liked or whatever, but I was never like a Disney kid. I was a DC kid, so I didn't like. There were a handful of
Ooh, the
Marvel.
dark side.
There were a handful of Marvel comics that I enjoyed, mostly X-Men. I actually did enjoy She-Hulk. X-Men, She-Hulk. Anything else that I enjoyed? I can't think of a single one off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there's some here and there that I liked. But
So, are you feeling fatigue or not?
I'm not feeling fatigued because I don't have Disney Plus. I don't watch. The last show I saw was half of WandaVision and half of Falcon Winter Soldier, and I haven't finished either one of them. So I'm out of touch with this.
Finishing.
I haven't watched all the movies. I haven't watched. So I think people who feel fatigue are people who compulsively need to engage with this all the time. And they're like, I have to get it all because I have FOMO or whatever. I don't have FOMO. I'll dip in and dip out. So yeah, I've seen like probably 20% of all this stuff. I don't watch the Star Wars movies. If I did, so it would be like, and I don't play their games. So I think fatigue is for people who feel compulsively the need to engage in everything.
I agree with that. She makes good sense.
Ham Solo, are you feeling Disney Marvel fatigue?
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely not.
Switch it. I don't like it.
Pickle Rick! Please stay. I love Pickle Rick. Just leave it like that.
You want Pickle Rick to stay? Okay.
Yes, Pickle Rick is staying.
Okay,
Put some veins on it. That'll be perfect.
Let's
What is wrong with you?
You've been neglecting chat too.
It's a ham. It's actually a ham who's supposed to be helping me out today because for some reason my YouTube's not working today.
Oh my goodness. Look at K biting down on the pickle right now.
Blind Giant
biting down on the pickle right now.
Says The Last of Us 2 could have been improved with fishing. So yeah, there. I feel vindicated.
But anyways,
this person is criticizing Last of Us 2. They must be transphobe, sexist, homophobe, all these phobes and ists you can think of. How dare that person criticize? How dare they criticize The Last of Us 2? Jesus.
Anyways,
I'm not biting no pickle now. Come on.
But anyways, no, I don't see any fatigue there. Like as long as they keep, attempting and putting out good games. I mean, Avengers was a fucking miss, like a motherfucker. But you were right about Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a fantastic game. We're gonna be seeing Black Panther coming. Or are you talking about Avengers?
Avengers is a lot better now. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the last thing I want to hear.
But I'm not going back to that. It's
exactly. You had your chance. Had your chance. You failed us.
Yep.
First impressions, K-Mega. They matter. First impressions, they matter.
Oh yeah, no, they do matter. They do matter. You know what? Because Beluga's finna eat something, so I'll just turn it to this. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm
All right, Ham, go ahead.
Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to talk with this going on? Anyways.
Oh
my god.
All right, there we go. Right.
Oh man, look at him. He's in my home
He's
state.
so corny. You are so corny.
But anyways,
I'm very corny. I'm very corny today.
You got
So they need to put out a lot more for me to get fatigued from it. I mean, it's a hot thing right now. Marvel's huge. Disney Plus is huge. Their new shows that they're coming out with are big, and I don't see why they would shoot themselves in the foot by slowing down at all with this when they got so much potential literally in their hands. They just need to allocate it in the right places. They clearly seen that giving it to Square Enix and then having Square Enix, you know, overlook Crystal Dynamics was a bad idea. They made the wrong kind of game for Crystal Dynamics. Crystal Dynamics is a fantastic developer, but I mean, how many times have you played a Crystal Dynamics game that's multiplayer? You know, I mean, so they didn't really know what they were doing with that, and Square Enix likes to, you know, if one of their developers dropped the ball in some sort, they don't blame themselves at all. They blame it all on the developer, even though they're the ones telling people what to do and stuff like that, and telling people how to monetize shit. So I mean, I think all in all that I mean, I don't have any fatigue, and I don't see why anybody would have any fatigue.
So you're looking forward to the showcase, Sam?
If you like Marvel games, or if you like Marvel, you're gonna look forward to the Marvel games. Cozy doesn't like Marvel, so she's not looking forward to it, and I think that's the bottom line.
So are you looking forward to the showcase though?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's in it and whatnot. I don't got no like high hopes or anything. I'm not feeling the way I do when there's like a platform showcase or something like that, like State of Play or Xbox showcase. I don't feel that way about it at all. But I mean, I'm always interested to see what new games are coming or what people are working on. So I mean, yeah, definitely. I can say that I'm slightly excited, but I'm not like can't wait at all. Are you muted? Okay, never mind. You're just lagging a little bit.
Cozy, are you looking forward to the show? Will you watch it like live, or are you gonna wait for
I'll
it
catch recaps. I'm not gonna.
Okay. All right. Your indifference is searing.
Oh, we lost her.
Did we? Okay. Corn Mega. Are you going to watch this live or not?
Yeah, no, I enjoy watching stuff like this.
Bro, seriously, I'm doing everything I can to not laugh right now. What the
okay, bro, I'm just okay. Let me get back.
It's too funny.
Let me pull it back. All right, so no, I'm really excited about these type of things. I'll look at any type of gaming showcase, regardless if it's not the from the indies to the PC stuff, and that stuff is not nowhere near as exciting as Xbox, Sony, or like maybe some stuff we'll see from Ubisoft or.
He's gonna say Stadia.
Yeah, I mean, I'll even watch the Stadia stuff. I mean,
why would Stadia even have one?
They don't, but I mean, when they did, I did watch.
Damn, Cozy, man.
No, that was not like a slight against Stadia. It's just because they.
That's what makes it worse.
It was a slight.
That's what makes it worse. The fact that
Stadia kind of like bowed out as far as doing anything of their own. So it's like, why would they have a showcase?
Well, no. When
they haven't bowed out yet.
No, yes, I've seen their showcase before. It was just meant more like, why would they still continue to have one?
Well, no, I agree with you on that. But
Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just watch. Yeah, well, I mean, because they got Lost Ark, and Lost Ark is really. But no, for me, it's I watch all different types of stuff like that. So yeah, no, I'll definitely check it, especially if I'm not doing some other stuff or whatever. Yeah, I'll catch it live for
sure. Right, let's keep it moving. This one, I think Cozy is gonna contribute the most. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Corn Star. Yeah.
So okay.
Oh my god.
It rhymes. K-Mega, don't forget to use protection. Moving on, we have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Leaks. This one's from Game Rant. And I quote, a known Pokemon leaker reveals that a few encounters in Scarlet and Violet will be major boss battles, much like Totem Pokemon and Alpha Pokemon. I don't even know what these are, but okay.
Yeah,
According
because
to
you're
the
not hardcore.
all right, according to the leaker, Riddler Coup, regional fakes are completely new Pokemon that each have their own Pokedex entry, whatever that is. But they have some features from existing pocket monsters, such as their face. One of these boss battles will be against an earthworm Pokemon that was seemingly included in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's June trailer, although the pocket monster was only shown as moving underground. The second boss battle will be against a crab Pokemon, and it too was leaked before. Lastly, Ku didn't provide additional clues for this encounter. There will also be a battle against a Pokemon that has links to a lake. Cozy, do these leaks ruin the anticipation for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
Unspoilable. I will totally look up an entire game and before I play it. Movie before I watch it. TV show. You can't spoil me.
You can read a script of the entire movie and it's fine.
That actually makes it better because I don't want any negative surprises. If I read up about a movie and something and it disappoints me, I'll be like, well, now I won't watch it. But if I read up about a movie and I'm like, now I want to watch it play out. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. K-Mega, do these leaks, or leaks in general, do they ruin your anticipation of an upcoming game?
I don't even know what the hell you said. Only thing I heard, I just heard you say Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, all right, I know what that is.
You're not.
Look, we have rules.
Master.
We have rules on. We said we have at least one Nintendo topic.
Oh no,
it's mandatory.
No, I used to buy Pokemon stuff for my son and for a girl I was dating, her son. And I bought him I think it was Diamond and Pearl and
you're dating yourself.
Look, I don't know. I just bought him those games. Like, so you know what I'm saying? So, and I never played them, but you know, I am interested into this new one because it's an open world and everybody talks about these games with so much excitement. So I'm like, you know what? I might try to give this game a chance. But what you just said, that you would have just been speaking African, and I wouldn't understand what the hell you were saying. So
don't worry, the game.
There's no such language as African. But okay, my question, K-Mega, my question is do leaks in general?
What would your language
be?
Hold on, what would your language be then?
It's American English.
What I'm speaking right now? You know what I'm speaking now?
No.
Your native.
His native tongue is American.
Oh,
English.
I speak 3 African languages.
Okay,
that's a deflection.
Okay, that's a deflection. Okay. So anyway, but the point was is that I wouldn't.
No, for me, listen.
Languages. Yes.
Listen, the thing is, for me, when you say things like home language, it's like the language from your home state or province, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for me specifically, is I don't have a home state because I was born in Beta,
Texas.
but Texas. But I didn't grow up there. I grew up between Zimbabwe and the UK, a little bit of Angola, a little bit of Zambia. So I moved around a lot, and I was always the foreigner. Okay. You know,
you're a third culture kid.
And then when I came back to Mozambique, I don't know any of the local languages in Mozambique. So I'm a foreigner here as well.
So what
when you ask
what language be called in Mozambique? So I can, because I mean, no. Like
it depends on the province you're in, because each province has its own home language.
Right.
And there's about 11 provinces.
Okay, damn. See,
Africa has a lot of different languages.
Well, see, and that's the thing. Like, I'm glad I'm being educated on that because I know I sounded ignorant when I said African because that's how I perceive it But that's why I'm asking.
Most people
because I
perceive
wanna-
it that way, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to be educated on it, not to be insulting or anything. So that's what I was saying. Like, what is
Yeah,
the
on average,
right language?
each
Yeah.
country has about 5 or 6 provinces, and provinces are like states for you guys, and each one of those provinces has a native tongue. There's little
you heard it there,
iteration.
K-Mega.
I heard it. I got it. I'm good. I'm good.
There's
The
little
only
iterations
nation,
between them,
the
but they're
only
not the same
nation
thing.
that speaks black is America.
There's America. There's America. All right.
No, I'm
well,
just kidding.
any-
I'm just kidding.
He's
No,
stupid.
you already know that's some bullshit. Look
no,
at
for
Logan. He ain't
real.
having it. He ain't having it at all. He
the
ain't
true
feeling
black,
that
the true
shit.
black
Okay,
continent.
going back,
The true black America, boy. Get it right.
back,
Go ahead.
back on the motherfucking topic. You done made me swear. Y'all done made me swear,
You
man.
Southern gentlemanliness.
Okay, going back on topic.
Yes, sir.
K-Mega,
Yes, sir.
do leaks in general, not forget about the Pokemon, do leaks in general diminish your anticipation for an upcoming game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the biggest leak, even though I wasn't anticipating the game because I wasn't a fan of the first one, but I seen how many people got so irate and upset about The Last of Us 2. And then of course there was leaks of Halo Infinite a little bit and other things out there. I didn't pay attention to those things because
So there's leaks of God of War right now.
Are there? Yeah. See,
Or there were.
Yeah, and see, to me, I think that's unfortunate. I know that there's people that some people do it because out of spite, and then there's other people out to do it for clout. But it should never be that way.
Mostly it's clout, in my opinion.
Yeah, right. And I think that this is another clout move to show, look what I found, so you can pay attention to me. No, I think that they do hurt, but from what they're saying though, I don't. It doesn't seem like it's affecting the story. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that the game will have some kind of story. So it just talks about certain characters. And I think that might be one of those things. Like, for instance, if let's say, because I'm big into fighters, let's just say that they were going to bring back June from Tekken, and that was a leak. Well, I wouldn't take that as something that was negative. I would be excited because I'm like, oh,
yeah,
finally they brought June back, and wonder how they going to,
yeah. And you'd want to know if it's the original June or Angel June,
right, or something like that, right? So. This sounds like on that wavelength to me, not like where they're just leaking the actual story of the game and telling you about how the impact of the story. But I don't know how big I don't know how big
the actual Pokemon leaks feel worse than the story leak. If you've played one Pokemon, you've played them all. I mean, all the mainline games.
I haven't played.
Story-wise,
played one, you've played them all. Yes.
Story-wise, Cozy.
Yes, you're given the 3 Pokemon options by some professor, and then you go out and capture Pokemon, build your team, and slowly work your way through the gyms. There's some evil team that you fight against, and then you make your way to the elite. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple. Okay.
So this is like a big spoiler for anyone that's really deep into Pokemon then.
So, okay, well. See what I know. Yeah, so, but I won't show.
Oh, Stankmore said a bad word.
Uh-oh.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Always dickheads out there.
You said it too. Y'all, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna try the chips.
Oh boy, I was like, she's hungry. She was about to.
Oh no, K-Mega, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Yeah.
Oh, he's biting the pickle again.
Sir, why did you guys tell me my camera was off? Why didn't you tell me my camera was off?
That's a nasty pickle. That pickle is nasty.
Oh, yes,
it needs the vein.
I got the chips, you guys.
I mean, he's got the pimples.
All right,
what the hell you got there?
Let's play a game.
Chips. They're
milk?
No, they're chips. I don't know if they're flavored because the writing is like in Thai.
K-Mega, do you want to play a game?
Oh my
I do
god!
Want to play a game. Let's play a game. Yes.
Let us play a game. And then that creepy laugh.
Scary ass looking insane clown Mega right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to keep this mask on while Beluga's eating whatever the hell she's eating. Let's see. What is this?
I don't like it.
Make sure you swallow. Make sure you It's out the chip thingy, so you have to eat it. You have to eat it.
Oh, eat another one.
Oh.
I don't even know
Chew.
what
Make
she's
sure you
eating.
chew.
She doesn't even know
Don't
what she's
just
eating.
swallow. Chew
What
it.
is it?
Chew. Chew. Cozy
Ooh, yeah.
chew.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eat it. What's the flavor?
Oh, no, it's written in Thai.
Oh, so
I
you
don't even
don't
know what
know.
the fuck that means. Yeah.
Me neither.
It's
Yeah.
written in Thai. Does the
I
what
think
is
it's
it called?
Thai.
Is it the FCC or the FTC? Who is it that regulates this stuff? Because in
Food and
Mozambique,
trade?
for example, yeah, it's
I don't see
FDA.
any English writing on it. There's like not English. I'm not even. There's like some ingredients that's like English, but it doesn't have actually.
In Mozambique, it's illegal for you to sell a product that doesn't have like the proper description in Portuguese. So
Right. Well, yeah, you're like
you're like
I
the Wild
see-
Wild West.
I see the ingredient list and they have the English in parentheses, but the rest of it doesn't seem to have any description of what the flavor is. It does tell you what it is in English, like contains soybeans, fish, and shrimp. And
Well,
I
it
can
does
tell
say
it
Lay's.
contains shrimp because it definitely tastes like the ass of the sea.
oh.
Tastes like someone
Wow.
boiled potatoes in fish pee.
Wow.
Oh, that's disgusting. Anyway, what are we talking about now?
Leaks. No. You still haven't answered. Do leaks in general affect your anticipation or hype for an upcoming game?
I'm pretty good at dodging them. I'm pretty good at dodging leaks because, I mean...
Yeah, but if they hit you, does it affect you? That's the question.
Not really.
No?
Not really. No, not really. I haven't had a leak that affected me that much. I think that's like the best way I can put it. I can't even really say if it would affect me because I just haven't had that opportunity to have a leak that came out that I was just like sweating and mad over. Most leaks I'm able to dodge. So I'm guessing that's my best way of kind of dodging an answer for this question.
Pretty much. Okay, we are running out of time.
How are we running out of time?
Bro, check the time, dude. Check the time.
Man,
We still have to do it.
Look at that background. Look at that background right there. He's got to get on that thing.
Yeah.
What background?
To your left, brother. You got your shit ready. He's trying to skedaddle so you can get back on the 5.
I'm trying to go, y'all.
Oh my god. Anyway. We knew it.
Piece of shit.
Fine.
We know
Ham, I'm trying to keep it moving for you, for your benefit. But if you're here for the long haul, it's cool. Let's take our time. Next, we have FIFA players love loot boxes, according to EA. This one comes to us from Game Rant, and I quote, Electronic Arts argues that the loot boxes that make up its Ultimate Team and FUT packs in FIFA games are something that players love. Eurogamer recently reached out to Electronic Arts regarding its loot box practices in the FIFA franchise, following a decision by the UK government not to regulate the practice. In that statement, EA explains that it believes that these loot boxes are a part of FIFA that players love, noting that they have been a part of the FIFA franchise for over a decade. Before I ask the question, this one's going to be a two-parter. K-Mega, what do you think about this statement by Electronic Arts?
All right, I'm going to change up. Put on my other for this one. All right, there we go.
What the hell is that?
That's his developer face.
That's my developer face right here. I'm on developer mode right now. All right, so listen.
Damn, stop encouraging this stuff.
Look, no, it's the truth. I mean, I'm in developer mode. You know, this is what these developers be looking like. So, okay, so
K Jaffe.
K Jaffe. I'm representing for the devs out there. Anyway, so hey man, this beard is tight though. I do like this beard. Anyway,
it's tight.
But no, this is the thing. Obviously, if it didn't work, it wouldn't still be here for a decade. Gamers are always going to dictate the market how they see fit. The one thing that a lot of people that that makes this stand and saying that it's not right for microtransactions and for this and that and season passes and this is the corruption of video games with free to plays and all that, people still support them. Fortnite wouldn't be one of the biggest games in the world if everybody felt that way. So
Fortnite is not a $60 game, but okay.
Well, okay, but this is the thing too, though. It's just the same with Madden, NBA 2K. There's the park.
Still, none of them are $60 games.
What are you talking about? Yeah, no.
I'm talking about Fortnite.
Okay, but I did mention NBA 2K and Madden and
oh yeah, same thing. Go ahead.
MLB The Show. They all have these type of microtransactions in them. So and they keep selling them. Like Madden is going to a different level because there has been people saying, "Look, man, I feel like I've wasted so much money because with the Ultimate Team, I'll spend all this money on cards and things like that, and it doesn't transfer over into the next year." So what they did is made Ultimate Team free to play, but they're going to make even more money because that's only going to entice people to say, "Well, damn, I feel like I'm winning now," because if you've been playing that mode for many of years, you don't want to stop it. And since they changed it to a free to play model on that particular game, people are still going to invest more money. It's just the nature of the beast, man. These game companies are going to find ways to get money out of you. And if people keep complaining and telling these developers to keep changing, they're only going to be more deceptive in how they do things. So, do I agree with it? No, but it's an option. There's a difference between being forced to pay for this and not being forced to pay for it. Because I played Ultimate a few times, and I seen the benefit of me wasting I seen that I was wasting money and no benefit in it. So therefore, I was like, nah, man, I can't co-sign that. I'm not messing with it no more. I was with the park stuff with my player. The last one that I played was last year's, but before that, it was the Spike Lee stuff because I thought that was really well done. But I caught myself spending 2-3 times more than the actual game price because I was buying those VC packs, and I found myself doing the same thing with last year's NBA 2K, my player, because I was enjoying it, but I want to try to keep up with the Joneses, and I'm grinding as well. But it's almost like they force you to have to get VC, and so therefore, when this new 2K comes, I'm not messing with my player. I'll mess with my GM and my association and just play games online. They're not going to hustle me like that. People have the choice to not invest into those things like that. But
K-Mega, I'm gonna push back on you.
Okay.
All these other topics, I just ask you guys for your opinions, but this one I can't just let it just go by. Dude, this business of no one is forced to participate. There's a reason why there's people having the AA version of gaming. There's a reason.
You need to stop gaming.
No. Specifically with microtransactions.
If you can't healthfully engage, that's like being like, it's like if you had like an alcohol addiction, but you were going to groups that met up at bars. Don't go to those groups. There are other things you can do. Don't engage with things that feed your addiction.
No, I'm not saying they shouldn't exist. I'm saying they need to be regulated the same way gambling and alcohol itself is regulated. Because we all know the risks involved with this practice. So
the only risk is you're blowing your money on nothing real. Basically, that's the difference. You are just spending your money and it's going nowhere because you're just spending it on essentially zeros and ones.
Let me make a point right here. What's the difference between somebody spending money for gaming cards or whatever that they're doing in FIFA compared to somebody going to the strip club and blowing their check? What's the difference? Should strip clubs be regulated? Because somebody got
if you can prove the addiction then
Bro,
yes.
I know plenty of people. Even at some point in my time when I was going out there to the strip clubs like crazy, I was at a point like just wanted to try to floss and throw, and then I'm looking like, oh shit, I got a bill to pay. Damn it, I just wasted it just about on these strippers. I've seen it done with other people that, well, I don't know about now because I haven't been in a strip club in about like damn near almost 10 years. But I'm just saying in the sense of just overall, like everybody has an addiction to something, and everybody's going to spend extra money on whatever product that is, because if it brings them joy and satisfaction, who am I to judge and tell them that they shouldn't do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, if there's an option, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. If it's not an option, then that's when it needs to be regulated. And at one time, that NBA 2K and them were regulated on how they were approaching, because they were saying the kids were getting into gambling and things like that. So there has been some regulation, which I approve. But to just come up and say because people are emotional and work off of their impulses, I feel that that's not right, because not everybody's like that. There's a lot of people that have more restraint than some of these than the other millions of people who do spend money on those things. That's
billions.
My
the billions of
What's
dollars
up,
that
Sensei
EA makes per
808, by the
year.
way?
Yeah.
Let's say. How you like my Dever look, Sensei? Let me know, man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm on what'd you call me?
The Jeffy look. That's the Jeffy look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
K Jaffe.
K Jaffe. I'm K Jaffe right now.
Oh.
What? It looks way more stylish.
Yeah. But Jaffe.
No, you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not feeling the hair. I'm not feeling the hair though. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's
let me not
emo,
hog.
Yeah, we're good.
Let me not hog the topic. Cozy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How do you feel about this statement?
I really think I honestly of the opinion that loot boxes are clay. And I'm one of those people who I literally don't buy loot boxes. I think they're okay. I think if you have a problem where you can't control yourself, you need to look at, maybe changing your hobby. You can't just because it's like you can't expect other people to constantly, especially, and I think my bigger issue is you're not getting anything for these loot boxes. You're literally getting
Nothing.
just digital stuff that's not real stuff.
You're not even getting those. They're just
You might
appearing
get
on the
them.
screen.
Yeah.
They're just appearing on the screen, really. It's not real.
Yes. So, which is why when people are like, "Oh, this is an issue," I'm like, "It's not an issue. You just don't have to. You just don't."
Okay, listen. Maybe I just didn't explain my point eloquently. My issue is the selective regulation of things.
I don't think it needs to be regulated because you can't really do anything with it.
I don't mind. I don't mind if they regulate, if they don't.
So are we going to regulate everything that can cause addiction?
My issue is the lobbying of certain things when it's beneficial, and then when it's not beneficial, then it's fine. Because the UK, along with Belgium, was one of the few countries that began the whole thing about regulating video games. Loot boxes in video games. And now they're rolling that back because it's not like the narrative it doesn't have the momentum that it had in 2019, 2020. And for me, I find that just despicable. You either believe in it or you don't.
It's because they realized people didn't care and were still buying it. The big reason they got that push out was because you had parents that don't understand security whining because little Timmy spent like $1,500 on them.
Why is it Timmy? Why is it not Jawan or something? Why is it Timmy?
What? Why does it have to be Jawan?
Because Jawan's mama's gonna whoop his ass. That's the difference.
That is true. That is also true. We know Jawan is not going to do this.
Jawan ain't gonna get in that checkbook. You know what I'm saying? Timmy's got more balls now. Jawan, he ain't gonna.
Yeah. You heard it. Timmy Turner got the burner.
Yeah.
Okay, Ham Solo. Absolutely,
right,
EA.
Man. So
fair or foul?
So I think this is a fair game kind of situation. Like, I personally don't care, but the things that do bother me with microtransactions is when they don't carry over. So I like when I see that a game has microtransactions, like for instance, Warzone, for instance, I would never pay into something like Warzone, because I don't care that much about that game, but knowing how, like hearing that recently that the new Warzone 2 is going to carry over your transactions from Warzone 1, it's just like, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it reminds me a lot of Halo Infinite versus Halo Master Chief Collection, where they still want people there. They still want people there, but there's going to be a new space for new people to join, because when it comes to games like that, there's just going to be a ton of people no matter what. So I mean, that's my biggest objection to like loot boxes and stuff like that. Like, if they don't carry over, then I don't care about them. Like 2K as well. Mega was talking about like the VC and stuff like that in that game. Like, maybe I would have wanted to like up my character or whatnot. Every time I turn on 2K, it asks me if I want to buy cards and VC and stuff like that, right?
Or do you want to buy the Ultimate Edition of 2K23?
Oh,
I think it's pretty funny when I turn on that game and it's like, do you want to buy the new 2K? And then I hit B. And no. And then it's like, do you want some packs? I was like, wait a second, you trying to sell me some packs for a game that's about to be done? Like, I'm good.
Pretty much.
I'm 100% good on that. Like, I don't want none of that at all. If they had something to where you know your player and all the stuff that you earned in the last game carried over, kind of like LeBron James's skills carry over to the next game. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They can't make that. They want to make that money off of you.
I think it. Well, of course they do, right? Of course, and they get people every year on it. They do. Right. So I mean, so at the end of the day, that's the person's problem, right? Because you are foolish enough to buy it. So when people complain about it, but they go buy it, it's very contradictory to me.
Right.
So like, I'm a person that's just like, yo, I see what that is, and I don't want it now, and I won't want it later. So I'm just not going to mess with it. So it doesn't bother me. So I can't sit here and say, oh, this is stupid, this sucks, they shouldn't do that, because I'm not participating in it. If I had more skin in the game, I feel like maybe I could complain, but if I'm complaining and paying for it at the same time, then I'm just contradicting myself. So I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of stupid little pieces, and it's like a chess game trying to, you know, go through it and say, you know, I firmly stand like this. Like if you firmly stand like that, you better have some damn receipts.
Yeah, I wanted to try to piggyback off of what you just said, because there's a lot of people that are hypocrites, because they may say that about certain games, fighters, sports games, Call of Duty, whatever, but then they'll spend microtransactions on a mobile game. Like, I think that what was that?
Candy Crush.
Yeah, Candy Crush, or that Diablo Immortal game or whatever.
Bro.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
bro.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, the same people that are complaining, they're complaining only for certain titles or certain genres of games, but then yet they're doing it in some capacity with whatever that they're doing. So, to me, I look at it as all as basically, as even if you spend money on DLC for content, you're just as guilty as I am for maybe if for me wanting to spend money on characters in for a season pass or for whatever. For that to me is like, because you're still in the same wheelhouse. The one thing that I'm glad that they got rid of, that EA was trying to bring in, was the in other games that I didn't play, but I'm sure that those were there, was the play to win aspect. That right there had to go away. That was that was a real black eye on the industry for even trying to implement that. And then I don't know enough about the NFTCs or whatever, but But from what I've heard from people that
NFTs.
NFT, that those are pretty dangerous, and they're not really consumer friendly. I don't know. I need to know more about it. But if that is the case, that it is bad as some people that have told me that it is, then those things need to be regulated.
Okay.
And,
quick point about
one last thing real quick, Loke. To your point about certain countries saying, no to this. I never like it when it's just a couple countries or a couple states or a couple cities standing up against something. I think that it usually never like pans out the way that you want to when it's just like a few, just a few, when there's like a big conglomerate going on of it. Like a good little piece I wanted to add to it. It's like, to me, like the marijuana states. Like you have a handful of states that legalize marijuana, but the rest of the states can't have it. To me, it's just like, you can't make it make sense to me, no matter how you go about regulating it, because it's always, oh, we can't, but they can. That's bullshit. That's the way people are going to look at it. They like we can, but they can't. Or I move over here and now I can't do what I could do over there, and it didn't hurt anybody.
What I imagine
the problem is for this though.
What I imagine with your weed example is, I imagine a dude, right, with weed, and then he's at the state line in California, and I don't know who's next to California, and then he's like, over here I can't, over here I can't, over here, and then the cop. I'm just imagining the cop. I'm imagining the cop watching that happening. That is mind blowing.
Yeah,
also,
that's exactly how that is, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, as soon as you cross Nebraska into Colorado, there's a dispensary right there. As soon as you cross the state line, like within 10 miles.
And this is what's crazy, because in Oklahoma we have all these dispensaries all over the place. But if you get caught with a joint in your hand, you're getting locked up.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
So that's why I push back a little bit on the few that have, or even the other way around, the few that don't have, the legitimacy around it or whatnot, because it's like it's exactly like you said, Loke. It's either we're all in or we're not. That whole half-stepping thing is just treating one better than the other, and and to me that's just not fair. That's not fair to everybody.
I should clarify too, but it's not like when because they used to put you in jail for that, but now we passed a law to where it's legal, but you still get fined if you got to be in certain areas.
You get fined.
You get fined, which is get like a ticket if you're in certain areas where you're not supposed to smoke weed. But yeah, there's dispensaries all over the place.
Sensei 808 says something before we move to the next topic. He said loot boxes is fine. It's just gambling, but battle passes get me mad. He said, but battle passes get me mad when they put some nice gear behind a $10 to $20 paywall.
I agree with that to some degree. Like
you know what?
Biggest form is fighters for me. It's like, remember how we used to earn extra characters, but now we got to get them in season passes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just buy the ultimate edition. Like when Tekken 8 comes out, I know, because I don't want to deal with all this season pass shit. I'm just gonna buy the one that I know. This is like the ultimate, most fantabulous edition. And this one I know when the new seasons come in, I'm just gonna get the new fighters, and that's it.
Yep, you buy them for like $10. I do the opposite.
That's what they want. And that's what they want. They want us to pay, like for Tekken, $150 or $200.
Oh, absolutely.
But for me, the reason why that is still better than what happens with FIFA and Madden and all these things is because Tekken, you pay that $200. That game is it's the latest Tekken for the next 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
Whereas
5
with
days.
Madden or NBA, you're spending 200 or 200 plus every single year. That's nuts.
Hey, but if they bundle
nuts.
it like K Mega's NBA game, if they be bundling shit like that, then you're
Oh, you
making it
feeling
worth
that?
it. Well, I'm not even a fan of the whole 2K that much to be like buying it like that and stuff like that. And let me be honest, I'm not going to buy this upcoming one that's 150 for the NBA League Pass because I just don't follow.
Because you have to pre-order to get it, right?
I don't know about that exactly. Maybe, but
No, I think you can buy it right off the bat. Yeah,
but for me, it's just like I see something like that, and in my mind, I translate it to what would a game be like for me to want to spend that kind of money on. And I look at a game like Madden, something that I'm passionately angry about. I've beat the hell out of Madden, like verbally and everything. I hate it, right? But bro, if they put Sunday Ticket on it, I might be looking at it a little different.
He ain't gonna be might. He is. Look at him. Look. Them eyes got big. Boy, them eyes got big.
Smiling.
Yeah,
that smile.
You know what I'm saying?
like 2K brought like that. That's just too much value. Like Sunday Ticket.
Yeah.
Sunday. The NBA Sunday League Pass. Well, I see Sunday, but the League Pass is 175 to almost $200. I think it's down to 175 now for the season.
Not a good price.
Yeah, that's the price for the League Pass itself.
Oh,
you get.
I pay $40 just for the Lakers. I only pay for the Lakers games.
Okay, but just to put this in perspective, you're getting a video
Waste
game,
of money.
100,000 VC, all these other little accessories that goes with it and whatever, and you're getting League Pass for $150. You can't beat that, man. That is a steal.
Yeah, value
steal.
for money though.
Yeah,
value for money.
Value.
It's definitely good.
Yeah,
Okay, I will agree with you because I don't know what you're talking about.
But K Mega,
Yes,
let's get off the track a bit.
Okay.
I think this League Pass getting bundled into NBA 2K is also a way for Adam Silver to try and promote live viewing of the NBA games during the season. Because the numbers for the NBA during the season before the playoffs are not pretty, and this is gonna make those numbers like spike up.
Are we talking about sports or are we talking about video games?
Sports.
Both.
It's still video games.
Both. Yeah.
It works together. Also, another thing before we move to the next subject, K Mega, you said you're abandoning My Player. From what I noticed on my career of My Player, on my 3 careers, because I tried different tactics. They're going for a more realistic take. So instead of you trying to round out your player and make him perfect, if you try the My Career and then you specialize in something, your career will move much faster. Like mine, for example, instead of trying to make him like a basketball god, I just made him a guy that was like, he was bad at defending, but a spot up shooter with lots of stamina. So if you focus on just a specific niche, your career will get much better. If you try to just level up everything and be like perfect, then that's when you're gonna feel like you need to pay for the VC. That's my opinion.
Your career is trash.
Well, no, I
said master none.
You're right. No, I figured that out after the second time. After the second time that I did it. But see, the problem was what got me frustrated was that I spent all my money on my VC. I spent all this money on the VC. I probably spent about maybe altogether, because I bought the game standard, and then I spent probably another $125, $130 just on VC, because the first time I did that, try to make the character, because like I said, it's been so many years since
everyone does that.
Player. And so it didn't fall out. So it didn't pan out. Then I was like, okay, well, I'll just try to work with it. Well, there was some kind of corruption that happened within when the game loads up, that you would get this crazy thing saying that that data from your character was gone. So I hit up 2K, and then they were like, "We're looking into it." Well, they send it back. They pick it back up, but my attributes is all messed up. I'm like, well, man, I spent all this money on VC. Well, we can't reimburse you the VC, but what we can do is we can give you this stupid little trinket or card or I don't want this card. I want my damn money back that I spent on it. So that and then even after that happened, because I was so caught up into my career, that I did it again. I did another character, and that's when I spent another. Yeah, and I spent another maybe $30-$40, and I said, "What the hell are you doing?" I call myself by my real name. I said, "What the hell are you doing, Kareem? Are you out your fucking mind?" So I was like, "All right, so that's it." And so I was like, "All right, you got me. You're right, you got me." They got me. So I was like, "No more." So
never again.
But I'm just saying.
Oh no,
that's my tip.
Time. Yeah,
K-Mega, that's my tip for your career in NBA 2K23. Specialize in one specific thing and dump points in just that one thing. You'll notice your career will be very smooth.
Oh yeah, it was a lot better because I just focus on defense, passing, and 3-point shots. That's it.
Yeah, just focus on specific things. All right.
My stomach feels weird.
Let me move to the chat real quick.
All right.
Sensei 808 said, "Yeah, Tekken is a day one for me."
Day one.
Ashis came.
Who's watching the anime?
I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Please, dude. I'm on the 3rd episode. It is amazing. Go ahead, Em. Continue, Em.
App. Anyways,
whatever. Man.
Yeah.
Ashis says, the low standards.
Asha says, "What's up, homies?"
What up?
And then let's see. Sensei also said, "Loke, not the Mavs?" ? He
what do you mean, not the Mavs?
Well, they're in Texas, where you live.
Yeah, where you live.
He figured you would support your own home team, or are you more of a Spurs guy?
Spurs, yeah. Or
maybe some Rockets.
Yeah, because I mean, you know what I'm saying? You look like you would live in Houston. So I mean, because you just said Texas. We don't know what part of
Houston.
Texas,
Houston, according to James Harden, just has good strip clubs. Nothing else.
He loves him some Mutombo. He loves him some Mutombo.
No.
He had some good. He found good strip clubs out here in Oklahoma when he was out here with the Thunder. So yeah, no, he knows where to find them. Harden knows where to find the strip clubs, Jack.
Sports teams?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. And then Blind Giant says Sunday ticket is $300 right now.
Ooh, so
Jesus.
man, even if they sold Madden at $175, I would do it. For NFL League Pass, I mean for a Sunday ticket, if Sunday ticket is $300 and they
it would
say
still be a bargain.
It would still be a bargain if they sold it for $175.
Wait, what's Sunday ticket? Like for $300 for a game?
No, for the season.
For the whole season of
for the
all
whole
the
season
games.
of NFL. Yeah.
For all
games.
Yeah.
Of all what games?
Football games.
NFL. NFL.
Wait, so real games or video games?
Real games.
Oh.
Golly, Grandma Cozy finally
I understand. You keep talking about game. I thought we were talking about the sports balls version still that you play on the computer.
I'm going back to the pictures now. You know what I'm saying? Cozy
oh my goodness.
Cozy tripping. Tripping.
Grandma Cozy right here. That's it.
Somebody
get her. I don't play sports ball.
You look just like Cozy when she gets older.
I know.
She gonna have that thick mustache and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cozy gonna have a beard and stuff walking around.
Oh no! Is that a purse? Is that a purse? Put your hand out. Put your hand out.
Oh, there's a purse.
Blind Giant's playing Last of Us 2. And there's no fishing.
Girl.
All right.
Sports games would be better with fishing too. Like, could you stop footballing and go fishing?
Man, K Mega leading the cookout right now.
Man, I'm dead.
Pretty much.
He about to put his purse
Pretty
down and
much.
get to work.
I'm
Did you
back to
bring
the
the
noodle. I'm
tomato
back to the
salad?
noodle. Let's
No,
go.
the potato salad.
The tomato
Oh.
salad.
Potato salad.
That's something they have in Texas.
Okay, moving on to the last subject.
Hold on, let me go back to that
let
picture
us-
again. Woo! All
Let
right.
us bash Cozy's company. Nintendo of America product testers report sexual harassment, toxic frat house culture. This one
Where?
comes to us from Game Rant. Nintendo of America.
Not Nintendo of America.
And I quote, Nintendo's female employees recount constant sexual harassment and explicitly inappropriate behavior, describing the workplace as a nightmare. Kotaku's latest interview with numerous former female Nintendo of America employees revealed that they have been subjected to sexually inappropriate behavior, workplace inequality, and ample cronyism throughout their careers. Cronyism throughout their careers in Nintendo's American branch. The interview mainly focused on NOA's contractor staffing company, Aerotech, where women were paid substantially less than men and simply not afforded opportunities to advance, which is similar to many other industry reports on toxic workplace situations. Cozy Beluga.
Yeah.
Considering that most of the reports that have to do with like sexual harassment, etc., come from the US. Is the problem the United States or is it the gaming industry?
You know, want to hear something that's probably really awful? The US is, in
Wow.
fact, probably the reason you hear them come from the US is because the US is better at handling it than a lot of other places.
Ooh.
So, I'm going
Let's go down
I
this
say
rabbit
that and
hole.
I will stand by that. So,
Let's go.
Ooh, you're drinking the yellow Red Bull? Oh my, even worse. Ew.
They said we said brought to you by Monster Energy drinks. Go.
Anyway, I'm not surprised. I would be surprised if any of these companies didn't have allegations against them, where people, because the kind of people that work there are the kind of nerds that are like insufferable, and you just don't want to be around.
Did you want to say insufferable or incels? Be honest.
Okay, so anyway, it's the kind of people.
She did not deny it, ladies and gentlemen. She did not deny it. Carry on, Cozy.
So basically, it's like having gone to school in this field. That's the kind of people that work there. So, yeah, not surprised, not shocked. I'm not like, oh man, not Nintendo.
Oh, okay. Hamothy, do you
Man.
second Nintendo's thoughts? Nintendo Cozy.
Oh my goodness, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, like we're talking about like the whole like harassment and stuff going on over there, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I think this is just like I think this is just like maybe a new page of society, kind of. I mean, you see it everywhere now, and it's not just gaming, right? You just see like society kind of just changing as a whole. Like the whole world is putting more of a, putting a spotlight on everybody now. I mean, anybody can get it out here now. It ain't just Xbox. It's Xbox, Sony, Nintendo, different developers and whatnot. I mean, I'm not shocked at all. Like, why would you be shocked? You know what I'm saying? Like once there becomes like some sort of momentum with this kind of stuff, other people stand up. Like like let's use Deshaun Watson as an example. As an example. Thank you. Once One woman got up and said something about it. Another woman was like, "This road is safe to cross now. I'm coming over with you." And then more people got on, and more people got on. What do you think happened after, Activision? It caught fire. Activision caught fire for what they had going on. And I'm sure a few...
to sell the damn company.
I'm sure a few people were like, a lot of what they talking about at Activision is going on here.
Yep.
And then and then somebody, some manager around the corner was like, oh shit, we're too deep right now to cover anything up. So people started coming out and speaking their words and whatnot. And now, I mean, just like you see with something like what's that dude that people said didn't kill himself? Epstein, right?
Mm-hmm.
Epstein, yes.
Yeah. You've seen plenty of people when that whole Epstein thing came out. I would have never thought that people at those levels would be doing that kind of stuff.
It's the exact kind of people. They get away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny how none of those people
in the
called
largest, the people in the largest of seats in the world have the biggest brooms, right? But when there's so much dirt, it's hard for that broom to move. Right? Yeah. And now there's now dirt's all over the place. You don't even know where to start, and people are coming out and in droves with picket signs. People are quitting by the in droves and stuff like that, or coming out and speaking their minds. I'm not surprised that it started somewhere. I'm not even gonna say low, because Activision isn't low on nobody's totem pole, right? But it started out with just it being a publisher. Now it is entire platforms. It's just going to get bigger and bigger, and I'll be damned if this is the last one.
Yeah, it's probably not. K-Mega.
Yeah.
Sexual harassment and Nintendo. Go.
Okay, so me and my boy the Don, we was talking about this on Devin the Gamer, and there's just so many layers to this. So I'll just kind of break it down. I'll talk about it a little bit too, because I know that to get you a chance, opportunity to get your thoughts on it, low on GRG tonight. But the deep situation is what Beluga kind of first alluded to. It started off from people being treated a certain way for being nerds and geeks. If you go back to those times, a lot of those people with the Bobby Kotick's, with the people the stuff that even happened at Evo, that was the whole Me Too movement has kind of started that whole thing with Epstein, Bill Cosby, all of that, R. Kelly, all this. And then it's kind of moved over to when you hear about the Evo stuff that was going on into those Smash Brother tournaments, and then
Gamergate also didn't help.
Yeah, all that stuff in the Riot Games, all that stuff. So what happened is that, like, these people, they're older, right? Like, a lot of these people are older. If you were in, like, because I'll be 47 next week, right? So, if you were bragging about video games or walking around with anime shirts and talking about anime and shit, because it was called Japanimation, it wasn't even called anime back then. Yeah, so you would get your ass whooped. People would really try to fight you for it. The one reason why I didn't get into a lot of fights because I was in sports. So, you know what I'm saying? But if you play sports games, something like that, that's cool. All right. But if anything else, you talk about a Final Fantasy or something else, like somebody's gonna try to go across the head. Yeah, any of that. You should talk about metal. People talk bragging stuff about Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. Dragon Ball Z's been out since the 80s. You'd be damned to be coming.
Dragon Ball better.
Couldn't do it. Well, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, like, you would not be talking about that unless friends, or if people were playing like Dungeons and Dragons, those cardboard games and all that. No, you get beat up.
Dungeons and Dragons got lots of asses beat.
Yeah, I got plenty of people's asses beat. So those people had to grow up being harassed, bullied, putting themselves in a position of just a lot of negativity. Then they found themselves getting in places where they are amongst their own in game development, and maybe in movies, something like that, or some form of entertainment.
Oh, I see where K Mega going.
Now, darkness, the tables are turned.
Yes.
And now
yes.
you got, and now video games are starting to take off. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to the NES, Sega, PlayStation. And now you're starting to have women come over to these games, start to get into gaming, and it started to become more cool. Because let's just be honest, PlayStation was the first true console to make gaming seem cool. So, and to be popular, so you got more women getting involved. And then at that point,
I disagree, man. I disagree.
Let me keep going.
It wasn't the PlayStation, but okay.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
You could say Sega, I guess, if you want to. Sega made it adult, but I think I agree with K Mega on the whole cool aspect. You got discs and stuff like that.
And their advertising was great. Yeah, their advertising was just spot on, and then it just elevated into now where we at to this point, to where gaming is just part of the culture, and now these people have power, and now they got people to they could give that same type of energy that they were given as in their childhood to these people to these people now that are underlings under them, and they can abuse them and they can mistreat them, they can talk to them. And then there's people that just wants to get into the game one certain way or another, and they'll find any way how to do it, and then they'll get mistreated just like that. That's what I think that it is. And then when you come into the other part of this, which was funny because Don didn't want to go too deep into it, what I'm saying, because Don's a white dude, but it also goes into the culture. That's why we don't have a lot of people of color representation in the video gaming. It's starting to get better, but it was awful when you look at a company like Nintendo. There's not a lot of black people in Japan, saying so. And then of course they're still going through what they're going through out there. And then of course in the United States, for the people that's coming up into the gaming, they ain't socialized with a lot of people of color, and if they are, they might have got harassed, they might have got treated some kind of way. And the black people themselves that are nerds or geeks that likes gaming and stuff like that, they've been mistreated. So then they try to get in the game. Okay, you can be accepted, but I'm going to still treat you different because of how I got harassed getting from my past of how we were treated. So it is a big.
This is an interesting analysis. So basically,
it's deep rooted. Very deep.
So when we are commenting on the harassers and abusers, you are presenting the case for us not ignoring the fact that the high probability that they are victims themselves.
Right.
And they're just inflicting the violence that was inflicted on them on the people below them.
Right.
Because of Janet in 1993 that spurned my advances because I was wearing a Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt.
Right.
I'm going to treat, Vivica like crap right now.
Right. Yeah, I got the power now. I can grab her ass and she ain't going to say nothing about it. Because she wants to keep her job.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm rich, bitch.
I can see.
And then on top of this, and what you're going to do about it? Are you going to sit there and you're going to try to tell on me and then think that you're going to get another job in this industry? No, I got clout.
Because all the big boys in the other companies, those my boys. We also have the same trauma. So as soon as I call and I'm like, yo, let's blackball Cozy. Yes. That is it. Cozy ain't getting a job nowhere.
Nowhere.
Damn.
Nowhere. Yeah. So
that's deep, man.
Yeah. Well,
that's deep.
I mean, I just knew this from just experience, not from me ever being, because I've only had maybe one or two people try to press up on me about shit, and then they've seen I can fight back. But for friends that I've had that were nerds, that like I'm got to stand up for them. And I remember this one time we were sitting there playing what was that? Zelda on the NES. And one of these kids walked in, that was a friend of, I guess, or the boyfriend of his sister. Was his sister's boyfriend? And he came in there and he was like, "What y'all nerds doing? Y'all playing these, saying all these crazy things or whatever." And I'm looking at him like, "Man, you don't know me." Like, you know what I'm saying? But the homeboy Adam, he wasn't saying shit. Like, he was just sitting there scared. I'm like, "You letting this dude sit there talk to you like that? I don't care. He's 15, like we 8, 9, you know what I'm saying?" But I'm like, I was raised differently. But just thinking about what that kid would do to that, what that teenager did to that kid, just because he was playing Zelda. And let's say that kid goes up into the gaming, grow up and to get into game development. You don't think that he's not going to remember his sister's boyfriend harassing him? Yeah.
Every day. And then he goes to clap his sister's cheeks, like
No,
while he's playing Zelda. While he's playing Zelda.
No.
Bro, it gets deep like that. It gets deep like that.
No, you know what? Listen.
Mhm.
I think this is a very interesting conversation. Cozy, what do you think about addressing the trauma of the abuser? Do you think that's fair, or is it something?
I think I think a lot of these people are also like something if you spend a lot of time amongst nerd circles for a long time, like K-Mega, you understand because if you're in that community for a long time.
Right.
It's complicated because it's not a lot of the fact that in addition a lot of them need help. A lot of them are just very ill socialized. Is the better way to describe it as well. Just ill socialized. Like they just spent imagine someone is they're like 40 and 50 now, but they spent the last 20, 30 years only talking to the same type of people as them.
Right.
So they don't have the needed developed social skills. I think the problem is there needs to be more opportunity for different people to come in.
Absolutely.
And that's the big issues. You need more different creators, which is what I always am the big advocate of. Not just when the people talk about having this more of this person or that person, but no, you need more different creators.
Right. I mean, just think of the Juneteenth situation.
Yeah.
I mean that right there.
That would have never happened if Cozy was there.
No, that would have never happened if you had anybody with some common sense or a person of color that said, "Nah, you know what? I just don't think that's a good look." You know what I mean?
You see that team?
Yeah.
Team was Wonder Bread on mayonnaise on Wonder Bread.
It was an all-white
But
team.
what if someone said?
And they're
what
young,
if someone
so they
did
don't
say,
know.
but no one listened? What if someone did say it, but because they're a person of color, they were like, "Yeah."
They don't know. Did you see the team? There was not an ounce of anything beyond mayo, vanilla ice cream, and Wonder Bread.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's messed up. That's messed up because if a white person was to describe a group of black people, like more or less like what you just did, that wouldn't
chocolate
be acceptable.
and
chocolate ice cream and brownies.
Oh God!
They
Oh
already
God!
did.
Okay,
caramel chips or something like that.
Guys, we are live. I'm just
looks
saying.
a little bit more like barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
No, I look like guys. No. I look like the thoroughbred coal that I am. Okay.
Oh man, you just a burnt end on the side of a brisket.
If you check,
you just a end.
Ham, I will find you.
He called you a snack.
Oh my God. Okay.
He called you gristle. But anyway, go ahead. Let's go.
Let us move on. That was a very interesting topic. K-Mega, I look forward to digging a little deeper on that because like Ham said, we will have more sexual harassment stories moving forward. So yeah. Okay, we're done with the news. Time for gaming predictions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. First off, we have Midnight Fight Express coming out August 23rd on all platforms. K-Mega.
Yeah.
What is the Metacritic rate for Midnight Fight Express?
I say 82.
What do you think it's gonna have?
An 82 Metacritic. You hear me?
82.
Oh, okay.
The trailer looks good. That trailer
that's
looks
really
good.
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you. Cozy, Midnight Fight Express, go.
86.
I think that's too high. Hamathy, Midnight Fight Express.
I'm gonna go with 83.
83. Okay. If I was doing the predictions, I would say this is gonna get like a 78 or 77. Yeah, for real. The game of the year.
Sensei says says a 78.
Okay. Sensei has got sense. I'm gonna put it right here. Sensei says 78. He's probably gonna win this one next week.
He probably will. Yeah.
Yeah. Saints Row. This is the game of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out on all platforms, even the Xbox One. August 23rd, Monday. Oh no, Tuesday. K Mega, what's the Metacritic for Saints Row?
77.
All right. I'm not even gonna fight you on this one. Cozy, Saints Row.
80.
Okay, that's okay. Amity.
I'm gonna go. K Mega, what'd you say?
78.
Don't be cheating.
No, well, the thing is he's guessing like numbers. I mean, that's why I went with the 83 the last one because I was gonna say 82.
Yeah.
And now he said 78, and I was gonna pick 77.
No, K Mega said 77, so you can pick 78 if you want.
Okay, yeah, pick 78. Yeah, I did say 77.
Ham, do you wanna lock in 78?
Yeah, let's lock it in.
Hamothy with 78. Okay, next we have
Blind Giant.
Hold on.
We got Blind Giant with an 80.
And then Night Wolf said
Blind Giant
said 76
8.
for the previous
Oh, I didn't see
game.
that. Sorry, Night Wolf.
Night Wolf said what?
He said 76 for Midnight Fight Express.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Night Wolf and Sensei, these guys.
We also have Stank Maw for an 83 for Saints Row.
Oof.
Oh well, since Saints.
Hold on, Blind Giant needs to change his pick for Saints Row because you already said 80, so he needs to pick something else.
I said 80. Yeah, I said 80.
Yeah, you said 80. Blind Giant, pick another one. What does Stank Maw say?
Stank Maw and Sensei both say 83.
Yeah, you should just do doubles for some of the answers. That's fine.
I guess the panelists don't get doubles.
There you go.
Sensei and Stank Maw said 83, right?
And then Night Wolf.
Blind Giant.
And then Blind Giant for Midnight said 79, and then Night Wolf for Saints Row said 79. Did you get that?
79. Okay. Hold on. Blind Giant for Midnight Fight Express said what?
79.
79. Night Wolf for Saints Row
79.
said
79.
Okay. 79. Okay. This one is the game that I'm most looking forward to this coming week, but I will not have the time to play. Definitely already pre-ordered, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to play it. SD Gundam Battle Alliance coming out on all platforms August 25th. K Mega.
Day of my birthday, man. I can't wait to I want to get it. It won't be
Birthdays aren't real.
Oh yes, they are. I'm gonna act like it's real on my birthdays. Real to me.
I'm about to have a fight about birthdays right now.
They live in the birthdays are a creation of we live in the Matrix. There's no birthdays. No birthdays.
Well, that means I can live forever, right?
No birthdays.
No, if we're in the Matrix, dude, you're gonna waste away, and when they're done with you, they'll just flush you down. Come on, it's the Matrix. Everyone knows the rules of the Matrix.
I say 75.
75 for SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Cozy. SD Gundam Battle Alliance.
71.
71. Hamathy. What's this one getting?
I'm gonna go with 78.
Y'all are not feeling my game. Okay, fine. I think SD Gundam's gonna get over 80. Screw y'all.
Good.
Alright. Last we have Cozy. This is not an OnlyFans channel. Stop whispering into the microphone. Stop whispering into the microphone.
I just wanted to whisper in the microwave.
Last
Blind
said
said 69 for SD.
Oh God. Blind is just
nice. Nice.
69 for real.
Nice.
Robots don't do that. Okay, Blind Giant. Robots
How do you know? How do you know? They definitely have fully anatomical bots.
And on that note, the last game for game predictions is Soul Hackers 2 coming out on all platforms August 25th. 26th.
Sensei said 84.
All right, Sensei is my guy. 84. Sensei is my guy. All right, Soul Hackers 2. K-Mega, what's the score?
85.
85. Cozy.
87.
Soul Hackers 2. Oof. It's a bit much.
I'm getting it, okay? Do not judge Soul Hackers. You don't understand because you're basic.
Oh, you're biased. I'm basic and you're biased.
I'm okay being biased.
Soul Hackers 2.
80.
Go. All right.
Watch, it's going to be a 60.
All right. Let us go to the game results from last week's predictions. We have the game of the year, Madden NFL 23. Strawbecker predicted a 75. Cozy said same as last. Ham said 69.
Oh, you
I don't know.
Bastard.
I don't know if you guys will believe this, but Madden NFL has been out for 4 days and no one has rated it. Believe it. Oh, go to Metacritic if you want.
That 69 sounds like it's coming.
The official game, Madden officially comes out today, so it probably will definitely be out. You'll get the rating probably.
No, but usually what happens with the ratings is all the official people, like journalists that rate on Metacritic, they work for like official like websites and whatever, so they get the game way before. And then they rate the game, and then on launch day, you have your ratings. No one took the time. This is just depressing. All right,
it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. Let's go.
All right. The next game we have, the next game we have is Rollerdrome for the PS5, PS4, and PC. Strawbecker, our guest last week, predicted an 80, Cozy 76, and Ham 83. Believe it or not, Strawbecker hit it on the head.
Wow.
The score is actually 80. So Strawbecker winning on the game prediction show. Kirby's Dream Buffet for Nintendo Switch. Strawbecker predicted an 80, Cozy 83, Ham 87. So you guys were really rating this one. It only got a 77. So again, Strawbecker whooping your asses. That's 2-0. Last we had Themacia, the FromSoft clone for PS5, Xbox, and PC. Strawbecker predicted an 85, Cozy 88, Ham Solo a 90. The score was 74, ladies and gents.
For what? For what?
Yes, for Themacia. It's 74. Go and check it right now, bro.
Ooh, we were wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so that means that not anyways. That means Strawbecker whooped Cozy and Ham.
Told you she was cheating.
3-0. Guys,
okay.
This was embarrassing. This was embarrassing.
Sensei 808 said Soul Hackers is going to be a 70.
Oof.
And
Okay.
Night Wolf said that same game's going to be a 79.
Night Wolf said 79. All right, let's see. Oh man, all hail Strawbecker on the game prediction section. Jesus, 3-0. Wow. Okay, notable tweets. This one's gonna be fun. At Genki Japan says Death Stranding is 100% a Sony IP. Kojima Productions are the creators and developers. PC version publishing rights for the game belong to 505 Games. This was in response to someone that was asking why is Death Stranding going to PC but not to the Xbox console. Does anyone have a problem with how the publishing rights for Death Stranding have been assigned?
No.
No? Cozy, you good? And
I don't.
I don't. Especially with people complaining about like, oh man, I mean, there is a console version. Why aren't we getting the console version to the game and whatnot? And it's just like, yo, like I get that.
It's called the PS5.
I see that as well. But to me, it's just like, where were these people complaining? Or maybe they were, but I didn't see very much of it when all these other games that went straight to PC Pass instead of going to the console Game Pass as well. Like, I didn't see that many people complaining until it was Death Stranding, right? So I mean I don't see the whole reason to get up out of your seat and be mad and whatnot, especially seeing that it's not a first party game. It just is what it is. Right now, in my eyes, Microsoft is trying to get as much as they can, no matter how it comes. So if it comes to just PC, they're going to make it work the best that they can for just PC. If it comes to only console, they're going to make it work the best they can for only console. If it comes to both, that's the ideal plan, but not every plan is ideal. Some things you just have to roll with. And I think that's what Microsoft did in this situation. They're like, well, we don't got the console version. That sucks, but at least we got something. And they rolled it out.
The next one was a little more spicy. The official Hideo Kojima account tweeted about the whole Death Stranding on Game Pass, and at Capybara69 tweeted in response in all caps, "Fucking traitor, delete this."
Oh Lord, yeah, I've seen that.
K Mega, I need you to say something on this. Don't you dare tell me you got no comment to this.
Man,
is Kojima a traitor?
No, man, it's embarrassing. Like, I mean, you got people giving Sony bomb threats. You got people losing their minds over games going to PC. And I mean, if you want your console to thrive, it has to evolve. Yeah, they spilled you a can of goods, but the thing of it is a lot of companies do that. And instead of embracing the change in gaming, how about try to be more mature about what you're doing and just kind of see where this goes? Because if everything goes right from PlayStation's perspective, then PlayStation could still be running the game for another 10, 15 years. But because of your actions, this is why I look and see Sony finally going to stop listening. I mean, it's going to start listening to the fan base, because it's going to be so many people being pissed off that they're going to slip up and make a mistake, and that's where they're going to get over. That's why I feel that this is Sony's last big hurrah, in my opinion. So I just think these
settle down. No, just stop right there.
It's happening. It's
this
happening.
Is Sony's last hurrah? No, okay.
Sony's last time being on top,
man. Dude, I'm muting you right now. Just settle down. Bro, sit down.
I know you got the box right there next to you, but brother, man, you know what's happening, man. You know this. Anyway.
K-Mega, just sit down. Cozy, what are your thoughts on this guy saying fucking traitor, delete this to Hideo Kojima?
I don't know whether these people are serious or not. Sometimes I'm like convinced that you're just joking. There's no way you can be that serious. It's like people always say go outside and touch grass, but then I'm like, then you encounter people like this, and if they're serious, it's like they really just you need to log off your computer. You need to interact in the real world because it's like you realize it's a company. They don't owe you loyalty. They haven't sworn. They aren't sworn to like uphold anything in regards to
they don't actually like
personal. Yes, they don't know you. They would not pee on you to put a fire out.
Wow.
Like, so it's like when these people are like, they get their identity and like everything about them wrapped up into this product. And it's like my product. It's like a personal part of me. And it's like, no, that's not true. It's just a product that you buy and you've bought really too far into it and you need to calm down.
All right. They wouldn't pee on you to put a fire out. Clip that. Ham.
You ever heard that saying before?
No, I haven't heard it. I'm just, wow. I think it's a bit much for this situation, but okay.
You think Ham, that reaction is a bit much, though?
What, his reaction?
Yes, his reaction is a bit much, and it warrants saying that, reminding someone.
Oh yeah, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Amethy, do you agree with Capybara 69?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I mean,
that it really is.
It is.
That
man.
it is.
And I mean, like, I really, I find it hilarious, but then again, I find it a little bit sad that people treat these companies like family, like they're like they've been at the cookout and they ain't allowed to leave the cookout.
Not even like family. They treat them like people.
Right.
You should treat a stranger on the street better than you treat a fucking company. But okay, carry on, Ham.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just blown away that that people feel the need to say silly stuff like this on the internet, and then those type of people are the ones puffing out their chest, telling people that they're grown. Like, I'm a grown man. Look out! Look at my daddy coming out with games. I'm a grown man.
Oh man.
Yeah. I've spent way more than this thing is worth because I'm grown. It's like, bro, everything that you're saying sounds childish, but you're putting this big old I'm a grown man facade on for it. And I just think it's ridiculous. What up, Gaz? He's in the chat from Game On Daily. Good to see you,
yes.
bro. Yeah. I just had him on this show Behind Them Six. Yeah, this last Tuesday.
Plug.
In fact, he said he wants to talk to you in the near future, Loke. Because he's thinking about doing like.
All I'm gonna say is that I watched the show after. It's cool. Just DM me. All I'm gonna say is I watched the show like after, because I can't watch it live. It's too early for me. And there was some really like awkward stuff going on there. I was just like, should I laugh at this? There's some stuff I laughed at. Then I felt guilty. Like, maybe I shouldn't have laughed at it.
Oh yeah, when when Ham said what he said, like I'm like, oh
yeah, that was a trip.
I don't know if
that was a trip,
watching
man.
This is
no, but there's more. K-Mega, you should watch the whole thing. That was just
I was there for the whole thing, but I was like, damn.
Dude,
it got wild right from the very beginning.
It was a spicy show. It was goofy. It was fun.
I think it was the 43rd. I think it was the 43rd or 45th minute. I rewinded like 2 or 3 times. Like, wow, they really said that. Okay, sure. Anyway, guys, hit me up, man. Hit me up. It's cool. We can go at it. Ham. Carry on.
Man, I mean, as I was saying, it's just weird. Like to me, how some of these fools out here in these gaming streets will defend something like their life depended on it. like they ain't got nothing to do other than talk about, you know, their Lord and Savior, whether it's, you know, Jim Ryan this week or Phil Spencer the next week or Kojima the following month. It's just like they get so tied into what they perceive as theirs and forget that at the end of the day, they're trying to make money with this with these IPs. They're trying to, you know, push a product. They're trying to get people to see as many people that can see as possible, right?
They're trying to turn them out to as many customers as possible.
So oh my god! but like, I mean, I mean, Jim Ryan, Phil Spencer, Kojima, all of these guys are chasing one thing, and it's not your vote whether it's okay or not. They're chasing that dollar. Right. They're trying to make sure that they're trying to make sure that they can take that dollar and make another dollar, if not many more.
Secure the bag.
Game Pass is the biggest. It's the biggest hustle in the game, man. That's the man.
It is, and it got a lot of people shuffling. It has a lot of people shuffling, and it has a lot of people calling timeout to like re-strategize and whatnot. I mean, This is one of them moments in basketball where it's just like dead serious. You like K-Mega, you know, because you watch a lot of basketball. In the last 2 minutes of a close game, it feels like a decade.
Right.
It feels like a freaking decade. So you may not understand what's going on. Hell, half the time the coach doesn't even understand what's going on, right?
Nope. Right.
But they're going to make it look like they got everything under the control, and they're going to make some decisions that you didn't think was possible. Right?
Yeah.
So to me, it just is what it is. People can complain all they want. That's why I carry all of them damn consoles. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't finna just sit around and, you know, kiss anybody's ass for any of these games.
Are.
And no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows
I'm not.
You're an Xbox. You're an Xbox.
Oh, sure.
You're an Xbox.
Sure.
Chill for Xbox.
Cozy, there's no need to get personal. Okay. Let's move on. Let us move on.
Yeah. We are while Cozy go ahead and cloud streams. While Cozy cloud streams, like.
Okay, guys, let's keep it moving. In response to EA doubling down
them games.
Okay.
Nightwolf says as soon by 2025, I believe they will do day release PC and PlayStation same time.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, think about this for a second. Maybe not all their games, but some games will definitely be day and date, because why would you delay your online games?
I can tell you why.
PC?
I can tell you why.
They're online games? They're gonna
No, not the online games.
Okay, yeah. So
you're talking about single player. Single player?
Uh-huh.
Oh, y'all gonna wait.
Okay.
So the thing I think people forget about PC players is because they'll be like, because like I think a lot of console players looked at it like this will get those PC players to just buy into PlayStation. No, once you give a PC player a little taste of something, they're like, I can wait. There are literally the whole, like I've said this before, the whole no Steam, no buy. There are people who waited like 2 years, however long, for games that were initially Epic exclusive. Yep. And just waited for them to come to Steam.
Cozy, to second what you're saying, how many casual gamers that now own the PlayStation that see a subscription service that are thinking, okay, I'll wait. You think I'm going to buy that day one?
Yep.
I know you're going to bring it to the past one of these days. You ain't getting me because I've already been through the ringer with Game Pass and stuff like that. Think of somebody that has Game Pass since 2017 and how many games they purchased and then realized, oh man, that came into Game Pass 2 months later or 3 months later or 6 months down the line. Oh my God, I wasted $70, $60, $40 on this junk, right, on this game that I don't even find personally hot anymore. There are a lot of people that got burned over and over and over. And now we're looking at PlayStation and their numbers They even projected them out there like, yo, these numbers ain't looking good.
Nope.
Subscription services are doing that to people. They're changing the mindset of gaming. It is what it is, and you see all these PlayStation flying off the shelf, but you don't see no games flying off the shelf. And it's because of free-to-play games, subscription services, and
Call of Duty.
And really third-party
$70 games.
Third-party games. People are not.
$70 games is a big thing. Is a big problem too. It's just not meshing like they think, because they see Call of Duty and titles like the more popular titles that's always in the top 10 selling for $70. They can get a pass. Single player Gran Turismo is a legacy title that's been out and been world renowned forever. Horizon Forbidden West was up for Game of the Year. Its sequel, you would think, would generate a lot more sales than the previous game. Not even close. That $70 price tag is something that's going to be a spur in the heel of the PlayStation franchise. Well, I should say company, because of them being so damn greedy. That shit's not going to work on every game.
I mean, check this out. Check this out for a second. You got people that went out and bought a PlayStation 5, right? And yeah, they're happy with their PlayStation 5. But then they go out and like, or they had a game like Ghost of Tsushima, right? And they're like, y'all want me to upgrade this motherfucker so I can get haptics for it? That's one little burn, right? Oh, now the games are $70, right? Oh, that's another burn. Oh, wait, Game Pass is dropping games day and date? Y'all motherfuckers finna wait. Y'all motherfuckers finna wait. Because I'm not gonna run out there and purchase something day one. Oh yeah, and then on top of that, y'all giving me a game that I just beat not that long ago, and then it just got remastered last generation, and now you're bringing the exact same game to me for $70. Like,
if you're talking about The Last of Us Part 1, I'm gonna need you to sit down.
No,
because that is not the exact same game. That is not. Have you not seen the comparisons? Are you pretending comparisons?
Oh my god! What are you going to tell me, that the story is just way more impactful this time? That I don't know what happened? Then there you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
But dude,
like, a lot of
are you here to watch a movie? Dude, are you here to watch a movie, or are you here to play a game?
Dude, you're talking.
Are you here to watch a movie, or are you here to play a game, Ham?
You're talking from the mindset of a person. You're talking from the mindset of a person that sees all of that value, that sees all of that that extra stuff, and you might think that's worth it. A person, a casual people that buy a couple games a year, they're gonna look at that and be like, bro, I already know what happened in that game. It's just prettier. Like, I'm good.
But hold on. The casual players are the people that actually make up the majority of the PlayStation community.
Yeah.
So let me stop you right there. So you think those same casuals,
yes,
are gonna put up the same number that Last of Us 1 did the first time?
Yes.
You're drunk.
And I already have listen. I already have proof for you before the game even comes out. The ultimate version that was being sold for 110 or 20 sold out in the first hour that it was out. Not the first day, not the first week.
How many?
The first hour. I think it was like 300,000 or something.
So that's the other thing, though. But that's a scalping market too.
Right.
Yeah, but the same thing for the consoles. So if something is worth scalping, because I don't know if you guys have looked into the whole scalping culture. Before they scalp something, they research whether it is something that people want. There's no one scalping PSPs, bro. There's no one scalping the new what phone was that? The Techno whatever P40 or whatever. No one is scalping that
because a PSP is enthusiast technology, and besides, you wouldn't scalp a PSP either because PSPs have bad batteries.
Yeah, but I just gave you the techno example, the P40 or P50, whatever. It's a new phone. No one is scalping it. It's supposedly on par with an iPhone or the Samsung Galaxies. No one is scalping those. People are only scalping iPhones and they're scalping Galaxy S22s. The only reason, even if all those sales are scalping, it still proves the point that people want these games.
Man, I can go on ahead and say, yeah, those people that are extremely excited, that follow and that are big fans of The Last of Us, sure, they might buy it. But for your average person, they are
okay. So let's make a quick bet so we can move on.
Through that whole exact same story just because it looks a little pretty.
Let's make a quick bet so we can move on. Otherwise, we'll be stuck on this for the rest of the show. I'm betting.
Okay,
here's The Last of Us. Hold on. Let me set it up.
Hold on, because I got one last thing to say. I got one last thing to say before I just let you have it.
All right.
Did Halo CE that came out after Halo 1 outdo the original Halo?
Sales-wise?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Exactly. There you go.
But okay, but Halo is not The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's better.
I'm saying it's bigger. Come on now.
Hold on. Let me finish. Would y'all let me finish the bet? Ham.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on the line here. Okay. Whoever loses the bet has to use K-Mega's logo thingy that puts like whatever you want on the screen, and the loser will have a big L on their face for the whole show. I'm willing to do that. Are you down for that, Ham? Are you down for that, Hamothy? Did you hear the bet?
No, I didn't.
Did you hear the bet?
I was talking to my wife. What's up?
All right, so you saw K-Mega's graphic thingy where it covers the face or puts whatever on your face, correct?
Yeah.
So my bet is the loser of this bet that I'm about to present to you will have a big L on their face for the whole show. Are you down?
Sure.
All right.
It'll stand for my real name.
So
what's the bet?
Whatever, man. So the bet is, I propose that The Last of Us remake will have more sales than the original Last of Us.
Wait, that's easy. That's different. That's a different situation.
Man,
that's a completely different situation.
I feel like that's an easy dub for me.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You mean on the PS3? Because
because the PS3 version didn't sell very well.
Cozy, shut it, Cozy. Let him take this out.
No. Because on the PS3 it came out at the end of life.
Don't be a nationalist.
And then they immediately remastered it pretty much for the PS4.
Don't be covering him because he's American like you. Don't be like that, Cozy.
No, I'm just saying. It came out at the end of It came out at the tail end of this.
Amity, you said you're gonna take the bet. Are you gonna tuck tail and run? Are you ready to run?
Well, are you just so you're just talking about just the PS3 one?
Yes.
Sure, I'll take it.
No, Amity.
Done. Let's move on to the next notable.
It's going to sell more than the PS3 version. Most of the Last of the sales were PS4.
All right, guys, let's move on. In response to electronic...
No, it's fine because he has to beat around the bush to get a W, so that's cool. So
whatever.
Whatever. He calls your dub weak. He called it weak.
Yeah. Even if he gets that dub, that's kind of.
He called it mediocre. He called it hot dog water.
So tell us how many. So tell us how many. What was the how many sales did The Last of Us on PlayStation 3 have overall?
I don't know. Let me Google that. The Last.
Did they ever reveal the sales numbers? I think they just lumped it with the PS4.
They lumped it with the PS4.
Did they?
They never showed it. They said 7 million. They said 7 million, between the PS3 and the PS4. They were so embarrassed by the PS3 sales numbers that they lumped it up with the PS4 numbers. So really,
the tables have turned.
So the tables just turned. So as you know what I'm saying, so the only way, so what you're saying, because the only numbers that's been indicated is 7 million. So yeah, I would take that bet in a heartbeat. Can I get involved in that bet? Because I know they're gonna sell 7 million.
You got local over here like.
He's looking down pretty hard for that. Look at that. Look at him. Come on, man.
Hey, Luke was licking his lips at first. Now he needs some chapstick.
Boy, that boy popping fingers and shit. It's almost time to get out of here. That man put himself on the. Oh man.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh man.
Oh fuck. All right, whatever, man. I'm like Naruto. I don't go back on my word. I'm taking
They're
this
so
bet.
dumb.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right, let's move on.
You want something, Lo? You thirsty?
Ooh.
I done fucked up.
He's gonna be
I done
parched. Parched.
Anyways,
dry over there.
Anyways,
Logan's about to get the third L in his name.
Yeah. Oh man.
We're losing that time.
All right,
it's getting hot.
Guys, I need to turn on the AC. What the fuck? Oh,
yeah,
man,
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Okay, let's move on to the next notable tweet.
In response to Vegas Raider.
In a response to Electronic Arts doubling down on microtransactions, Mr. Wolf said, "At this point, I don't even blame FIFA. If people weren't spending their money on loot boxes, EA wouldn't keep implementing them. If any of us were in control of a franchise like this, we would be doubling down on loot boxes too." K-Mega, is Mr. Wolf preaching to the choir?
No. I don't.
What?
Repeat it again. Because at first I was like, because I was saying like, we just talked about this, but this was what somebody else said. I got you.
No, yeah, this is someone else's response.
Okay, go ahead.
That's what I'm asking you for.
Okay, yeah.
He said, "At this point, I don't even blame FIFA. If people weren't spending their money on loot boxes, EA wouldn't keep implementing them. If any of us were in control of a franchise like this, we would be doubling down on loot boxes too."
Oh, I agree. He's right. He's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hamothy.
Business.
Hamothy, are you down with this? Ham Solo?
He changed his camera. He's back to talking to his wife.
All right,
yeah,
Cozy.
I had to kiss my wife and tell her welcome home and everything. So I apologize for that. But anyways, we
wanted to see that.
So
the chat wants to see that.
I mean, no.
I want to see
yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can set her down and have her talk to us.
See, that's a creepy thing Loke would say. Because he's
like, are we sure she's your wife? Are we sure she's your wife? Are we sure? Like, she might just be a roommate. I don't know.
Oh my God! Loke's known me longer than anybody on this panel, and he got nerve saying some dumb shit like that. The first 3 episodes was with my wife of this show.
I don't know. I don't know what you're on about. Anyway, carry on.
You don't know.
It was funny to see how your wife ducked out the camera because my wife do the same thing when she go and she see on the camera. She be ducking like, "Nah, you are you on?"
It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I think this person's absolutely right. I mean, it is what it is. Why would you be mad at the publisher for people spending their monies? Why are people pocket watching? Like it just is what it is. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, then just don't do it. Like I mean, like I said, for me, I have zero skin in the game because I don't involve myself with microtransactions. I don't do that. I don't play that way. If the game wants to tailor its way, because back in the day, I used to play 2K, right? I used to play the like my team or like my player and whatnot, and build my character up until like the next
I used to retire.
Or
I used to
LeBron
retire
or something
on
like that.
2K.
But now I hop in there and I'm like, it's asking me to pay to get a quick fix. Like I already know what this means, and then I hit up my bro Matt Likes Games and Build a Gamer and Build a Gamer. I mean, he's a fucking menace. He spent hundreds, like $500 on his player, right?
You tell him his business.
And like, no, he's proud of
Fucking
it.
Watching Bill.
He's 100% cool with it, right? He is cool with that. But he tells me, as somebody that has zero skin in the game, he's like, bro, he straight up told me, he's like, you might as well wait till next year's version to come out, or just don't do it, because once you do it, you can't really stop. And it's just a lot of money to get your player to what you want it to be. You're going to think it's only a little bit at first. You'll get a little bit of something going, and then you're going to figure out it's going to be a lot more to level them up one more time or something like that, to get all that VC together and stuff like that. And then, yeah, it's just not something that I've ever really been down with. If they came out with this new NCAA football game, which I'm hoping they do not monetize the living crap out of that game, right? For like
they're paying the players now, so yeah, they're gonna hit us across the head.
Yeah, I know, right? So like, so like, I'm super worried about that game because those old NCAA football, 14, 06, race for the Heisman, like 2010, like the ones that I really enjoyed.
Cozy's spacing out right now.
Even 2013, the ones I really enjoyed. The ones I enjoyed, you can do whatever the hell you want with your players. You can do whatever the hell you want making a team. You can substitute a team. Like back in the day, I used to, play a lot of dynasty mode and stuff like that. And you can create a team and sub somebody out of like the Big 12 or something like that and replace it with your team and take them to the ship or whatnot. I imagine if they bring something like that back, you're going to be a shit team unless you pay. I imagine that, which I hope it's not. But if they do something like that, then I'm probably not going to pay for it, because I don't find enjoyment spending more money to play something that I know is just in the game. They just monetize it in the way that I can't get it now. So I'm just good on that. Like what the dude says, it is what it is. That's what that's what he pretty much said. It is what it is. And I agree with him. It is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is.
I am what I am.
Cozy, are you with Mr. Wolf, Ham Solo, and K-Mega? Are you singing with the choir?
That loot boxes are beyond the point of
control.
Yeah. Kinda. I guess yes, because I don't know, like Cam, it doesn't really affect me. Like, I'm never going to pay for a loot box. Now, the thing is, I'll pay for microtransactions sometimes. I don't particularly play games where you see a lot of them. I especially don't, with all the free to play games, I don't mind spending. Like, I don't think I've ever spent money on a game that I already paid for. Yeah. I barely even buy DLC. So yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
it's time for Animaniacs.
It's time for quiz time.
Animaniacs.
All right, let's kind of. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need to get pushing, so we gotta make this kind of quick.
Okay.
All right.
Especially
K-Mega, you ready?
On K-Mega's podcast in 2 hours. So
right, I know. Yeah, that's why I was over here like, I'm gonna have to. I gotta get the stretch out, lay down, do something. Yeah. So, all right.
You gonna rub one out?
Okay.
First question.
You was talking. Hold on a second. You was talking about me and Gaz saying some things that were wild, and you're over here talking.
I'm going to change this
Talking
up.
crazy.
Yeah, hell no. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Can we?
It's what how he sleeps at night.
Yeah.
And he's finna give me a seizure.
I ain't giving you nothing, man.
Yes.
Let's do the quiz.
Gonna
K-Mega.
Trivia.
K-Mega. Oh, cozy. K-Mega, as of July 2021, Death Stranding has sold 5 million copies worldwide for the PS4 and PC platforms. True or false?
False.
True. Cozy. Kojima Productions own the Death Stranding IP. True or false?
False.
Cozy has 1 point. Ham Solo. Death Stranding 2 is scheduled to release in 2025. True or false?
Didn't even talk about this at all. I'm gonna say false.
Ham Solo also has 1 point.
Yeah.
K-Mega, it's
Solo
not
has a
looking good for
point.
you.
It isn't.
K-Mega, Disney and Marvel. Disney. Okay, Ham. Okay.
He looks goofy with that mask, and he's like, "No, it ain't looking good."
Oh my goodness. What is that? Okay, K-Mega.
Yeah.
Disney and Marvel Game Showcase event will be held in September. True or false?
True.
K-Mega is on board. Cozy, this will be the first Disney Marvel showcase in history. True or false?
Wait a minute. False?
True. Ham Solo.
I thought they did other
Blessing.
ones.
No, this is the first Disney and Marvel showcase together. Ham Solo. Blessing Adeoye Jr.
Oh, fuck.
From
I don't
Ghana.
know what's happening now.
From Ghana will be the host of the Disney and Marvel showcase. True or false?
True.
It's false, actually. He's
I
from
don't
Nigeria.
fucking even know who that is.
He's hosting the Disney and Marvel showcase.
You can say it as loud as you want. That doesn't help me know who it is.
Hey, Mega.
Ham, your eyebrows looked really intense when you said that. You were like,
K Mega.
I don't have eyebrows, so I can't do that. Oh,
K Mega. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is scheduled to release November 18th, 2022. True or false?
Ooh. I'm gonna say false.
True. Cozy.
Yeah.
Riddler Cool is the leaker mentioned by most outlets for leaking the Pokemon and Scarlet details. True or false?
True.
Cozy is in the lead. Ham Solo. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the second Pokemon game released this year alone. True or false? Hello?
False.
It's true. Pokemon Arceus was also
I
released
thought
this year.
Arceus came last year.
No, there was just a really hype for it last year because it came, and then
yeah.
Damn, I thought that came out last year for real.
Yeah. K-Mega.
All right.
The UK government has chosen to regulate loot boxes in the country. True or false?
True.
False.
Was that sweet? Hold on, wait a minute. Which country was it then? I thought it was a country part of the UK.
Belgium, Netherlands, Australia, Sweden, Denmark. Cozy.
yes.
FIFA 22 is EA's most profitable single game in terms of copies sold. True or false?
I'm trying to think of EA's games. True.
False. Battlefield 1 with 21 million copies sold.
Oh.
Ham. FIFA 23 is EA's last football game. True or false?
You mean soccer?
I didn't understand. That's why I didn't understand the question.
The question is, Ham, FIFA 23 is EA's last football game. True or false?
Soccer.
Would you like to skip your turn?
I'm gonna say false.
Okay. Ham has got another point. So
Because they
that's
got
K-Mega.
the NFL, which is real football.
That's K-Mega with 1. Cozy with 2. Ham Solo with 2. K-Mega, this is the last round.
Wait. Hold on. Now,
What?
Answer that question again because, okay, so say that last question to him to Ham Solo again.
To Ham, I said FIFA 23 is EA's last football game.
Okay, all right, he was right.
Soccer.
Okay, so K-Mega.
Yeah.
If you miss this question, you're out the running to even get a tie.
I know, right?
Even just get a tie. Because you're not going to win today. You're definitely not going to win today.
Right.
But at least the tie.
I'll win tonight.
You ready?
But that's okay. Yeah, let's go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Death Stranding on PS4 was rated 82 on Metacritic. True or false?
False.
It's true. You're out.
Get out of my motherfucking show. Get his ass
No.
I'm gonna give K-Mega's
Hands more hands. So I can give those niggas 4 thumbs down.
All right.
Maybe you'll get it
tonight. Later on tonight. Trust me.
Yeah, maybe later on. Maybe later. Cozy.
Yeah.
This one is for possible win. Possible.
Okay.
Death Stranding Director's Cut on PS5 was rated 89 on Metacritic. True or false?
True.
False. It was rated 85. Ham Solo.
You win.
You have
This is
6
for the wins.
wins. You have 6 wins.
Wait, this is
If you
for
get
the
this
win,
one right, yes. You have 6 wins. If you get this one right, you will have 7. And then you'll be 4 clear of Cozy, who has 3. If you get this one wrong, it's a tie and no one wins. Are you ready?
I know how to math. I get it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Phil Mickelson plays the main antagonist in Death Stranding. True or false?
False.
Oh, Ham Solo wins.
Yay.
That's 7 wins.
Isn't that a
Jesus.
golfer?
No.
Yes,
No,
it
there's
is.
a dude named
Actually.
Phil
It's
Mickelson.
your mom.
Oh shit.
No, I was trying to confuse him with Mads Mikkelsen, who is the actual antagonist.
Phil Mickelson's a golfer, isn't he?
Well done, Ham. Sussing that one out. Yes, he's a golfer.
That's what I
He used
thought.
to
I
be
was like,
pretty
hell
good.
no, he ain't no antagonist.
He used to
Maybe
be
the Tiger
pretty
Woods
good.
game.
No, I thought I'd catch you. I thought I'd get you or Cozy because I didn't know what was the sequence. But the reason why I thought I'd get you or Cozy is because you guys didn't actually play and finish Death Stranding. So it's like these people don't even know who Phil Mickelson is.
I know who Mad Mickelson is.
Did you know that he was the antagonist on Death Stranding?
I would never have guessed Phil Mickelson because I know who Mads Mikkelsen is and I've seen his face places, so I'd assume it was him.
Well,
Because I know the game uses people.
Well, it was Cozy with the wrong, K-Mega with the wrong, and then Ham with the
Fatality.
so that's just how it went tonight, y'all. It just is.
Oh man, Ham, this one is a very special win for you, isn't it? It's been like 4 weeks of just losses, bro. Losses after losses.
It's been hard.
It's been rough. You had a streak.
It had to be rough, man. We had to redirect.
I mean, we had like Cozy won, and then Daniel from Germany won, and then Strawbecker won. Before that, K-Mega also won. That was a rough streak for you, bro. Welcome back to the winner's circle. K-Mega, Tough luck, bruv.
Tough luck, man.
Maybe when we have the final quiz time at the end of the year, you'll have better luck against the quiz berserker that is Ham Solo.
Oh man, K-Mega, what you gonna do? I mean, because that's 2 in a row, bro. That's 2 in a row, dog.
And if you lose tonight again on your own show, K-Mega, K-Mega, if you lose on your own show, bro, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready
really
tonight.
bad.
I'm gonna be ready tonight. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You sure?
Oh, I am.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ham Solo, please take us out.
I know, right?
2 hours later. 2 hours later, bruv.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. So it was a fantastic show. Thank you again, K-Mega, for coming through today, being the guest, and then allowing us back on your show, even though, I'm the big dog around there, but
Oh, shit. But
oh man, no, I'm fronting. No, that's K-Mega. No. K-Mega is the big homie over here. Shout out to everything that he does, all the support that he gives the TSWS gaming is much appreciated. He is the brother I go to some advice and stuff like that. If you guys don't follow K-Mega, y'all should on Twitter. He definitely has some funny posts and some real takes, and you should definitely check out his podcast as well. K-Mega 4, right?
Yeah, at K-Mega 4. Yep.
There it is at K-Mega 4. So definitely check him out there. You'll definitely see me on there, and every once in a while you'll see Loke. And he will be wearing that L when he loses that and when he loses that Last of Us bet, because he had no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he comes on
synergy.
GRG because that L's gonna be right there on him. The whole time.
That's a lot.
Yeah, the PS3 and PS4, it's all about synergy, baby.
Yeah, I think I might do cameras.
I thought they believed in
that
generations,
day,
though. I thought they believed in generations. What the hell? Cozy, did you finish the chips? Did you finish the chips?
You know she didn't.
My stomach hurts.
Oh my
god!
Yeah, she
ate it.
She's a menace.
My stomach hurts and my burps taste like sea ass.
She's a Wolverine or a Badger or something. She got an iron.
Damn.
Sure.
Well, anyways, y'all in the chat. Thank you everybody in the chat for sticking around. Blind Giant, Osis, Stank Mod. Appreciate
Too big just got in.
Too big, Sensei.
Yeah, too big on that Hawaiian time, which never makes any sense. So I'm sure that's why his
Night
Wolf just doesn't make sense.
Nelson Gaming.
Night Wolf, Nelson.
Yeah.
The porn sites, all of y'all. We appreciate y'all for showing up. I mean, obviously, they 6ix9ine Mega. I'm 6ix9ine Mega, K-Mega. I'm not seeing a whole lot of. Not seeing a whole lot of difference. They both nasty as a motherfucker.
You got me right on that. Now I will say that. But I don't know who the 6ix9ine Mega is, but I will. But I will admit that I'm a nasty motherfucker. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Anyways, y'all have a wonderful weekend, and as I said, show up on that K-Mega podcast in the chat if you guys want to keep talking games with us later on this evening here in about 2 hours. But anyways, we are out of here with Bull Sitting this evening. Make sure you're back next Friday, 1:30 if you're trying to get on our Twitter Spaces that we do every week.
Sitting.
1:30 in the Lord's time, 2:30 Eastern, and then what is it? They start calling it the Motherland time.
Yeah. It is 8:30 p.m. or 20:30 p.m. the Motherland time.
Oh yeah, see, we got our own time zones going on right now. That's what's up. I love it. But y'all make sure y'all check us out, and then obviously back here on Bull Sitting on the YouTube channel, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern, and then what is that, like 9 o'clock? No, 10 o'clock your time, right?
10 p.m. Yes, 10 p.m. Central African time.
Awesome. Well, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming. We're out. Peace.
Peace. Later, taters.